All you have to pay for anything downtime that you actually make progress on. So, one, it's a good way to actually have an expenditure for gold, gives you a reason to get gold. And two, you know, stuff. So, no, it only costs for work, or sorry, for
Oh, it's 25.
research. Research is 25, yeah. It's only 50
Okay.
for the expert stuff.
Let me give
So
me my
it
money
only
back.
it only uses 125 gold. Yeah. So all this downtime activities, the 25 gold includes everything that needs to be taken care of, like where you need to rest, all the research, all the things that you're buying. It accounts for your food, water, whatever else. Just anything you might have to pay for is falls under the 25 gold umbrella. It makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to worry about, oh, like, oh, what about my lodging? What about my, all that shit. So yeah. Sometimes, if it's doing specific things, it might be cheaper. It also like that
Yeah.
that 25 gold also covers the cost of, you know, teachers and their salaries and stuff.
So you use the money to get some samples from people, maybe make some
Uh
small saplings and
yeah.
spend money.
Let's do the selling first.
Okay.
How many of each item do you have? Yeah, I think it was like
So
7 fancy wines that were unopened and 5
yeah.
cheeses.
Yep.
Roll me for the wine and then roll me for the cheese. So it will specifically be a charisma check of your choice. So either persuasion, deception, intimidation.
Oh well, it's all flat anyways. Okay,
Then probably persuasion is your best bet. I
it's all flat.
wouldn't lie or intimidate someone. Okay, that's for your wines. Let's do your cheeses. Okay, well,
I'll pair them up a bit. I'll be like, yes, this goes so well together.
potentially teaming them up. Okay. Um, you don't get a lot of buyers. You do. Actually, that's not true. There are quite a few people who are like, they miss fine vintage wines and cheeses and things that come out from outside. You kind of worked with Eberron to ensure that the cheeses were safe to eat, which you had confirmed afterwards. You had to slice off a bit of the outside layer, but everything inside was, spick and span. Um, for the actual wines, they weren't difficult to get rid of. With a 12, I'd say you could probably sell each of the bottles for like 125 gold. So
Okay.
for a total of 7 bottles, that's 7 times 125. That's what,
Okay.
625?
Yeah.
No, that's
I think
5. Wait, am I insane? No, it's 825. 875 for 7, yes.
or 7, right?
Boom. Plus 875 gold. Um, and going alongside with that, some of the cheeses also got sold. So 4 of the 5 cheeses got sold, but they were worth a lot more. Uh, it was 200 for each wheel. So you got
Oh,
800 for the 4 cheeses you sold, and you still have 1 left.
okay.
So like 1675 gold for the entire thing. Yeah, and you still have a leftover cheese.
All right. Perfect for when I set up my vineyard and maybe make some wine in a few years.
Joyce.
It wouldn't
Uh,
take as long. I'm a druid, but it'd still take a long time.
yeah. As for the actual research and kind of going through all of it, you do manage to find out exactly which type of grapes is required. Um, Unfortunately, it's not able to be grown here specifically in the edgelands. Or sorry, it's not naturally found in the edgelands. There are 2 locations of which you could go to potentially acquire it. One uh, is the Kovan Hills. It is relatively common, found on the western side of the continent, all the way over here. And You do know that there were vast fields of it that were being cultivated near the edges of the South Tilnan woods over in Seafall Plain.
Okay. And in that small town, was there all the grapes gone? Were they
Sorry,
like
sorry.
in that town where we found the wine? Were all the grapes already gone?
There was no grapes. There was no grapes. There was no vineyard. There was no like farm or anything like that.
Oh, it wasn't the vineyard. It was just a.
He just wants all the
No,
all
there
the
was no
fruits
vineyard.
and vegetables.
It was just a guy collecting wines in his basement. Yeah.
I thought you had a vineyard.
No, he
Okay.
did not have a vineyard. Wouldn't that have been easy?
Okay. And I mean, this is everyone's money, so I can redistribute this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see this.
If you want to redistribute it, you can put it into the party inventory and then click distribute, and it should automatically go into everybody else's sheets.
There you go. Everyone gets some money.
Nice. All right. So roll me the complication. Oh wait, no, you already did. Sorry. Yeah, you're good. You have one more day. What would you like to do with it?
It's not my days. One day was selling, and then 6 days of research.
Oh wait, you're right. That's perfect. Sorry, I'm like writing notes at the same time. I'm just like,
Okay, last session, did you guys enter into Bastion, the mountain?
they are in Bastion. They did not go to the second floor, if that's what you mean.
No, not yet. We're just
Oh,
at the
okay.
front door, waiting.
We went back to grab people, or we did on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We dragged your lifeless corpse to the door.
Hey, he wasn't a lifeless corpse. He was a, present somewhat.
A presence.
Let's see.
Yes, Leonard could join then.
There was a meme for this. I just need to go find it. Oh, it's this one. A once familiar ally, now apparently not all there. But yeah. You've returned. So essentially the summary of what had happened previously was that a bunch of downtime stuff occurred. And afterwards, they decided to go up to the large kind of metal brass door of which Hoj had found previously. You had seen that there was two things that were new. There was like a small wooden like toy sword on the ground about halfway up the stairs. And then there was some new graffiti and like charcoal on the actual metal door itself that said Zed was here.
Zed?
Give me an intelligence check or a history check. You remember that there's a lot of people in Bastion. This is probably one of the people within Bastion specifically, most likely a kid, given that the actual writing itself is rather low down on the actual door, maybe about 2 feet up, and the writing is well, let's just say it's not the best.
He could just be a halfling, you know.
This is also true.
That's...
It could be a halfling or it could be a gnome.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you guys have found your way up to the door. You, I believe someone had knocked on the door, and then what had happened was that the door had actually opened up about halfway. It had come sinking down from the actual ceiling itself, the metal portion of it, and sank about halfway down before it stuck. It got like stuck or something. You heard grinding gears underneath it before kind of glancing over the top of the door. Hoj, you had seen, a variety of like brass, metal,
Once
stone behind it. And then eventually, as the two people were waiting while two other people went to go grab more people, there was the sound of what sounded like mechanical whirring and like zzz, and like, you know, clicking of metal against stone, until eventually Hoj had spotted what appeared to have been like a mechanical spider that was attempting to make its way out. I think after a little bit of a scare, someone had yelled at it or something had happened, and then had sent it packing back inside.
Hmm.
As a visual representation, this is kind of what it looked like.
Okay.
It was beautiful, intricate, but it was very rusty. So like it would be a lot more rusty than this one you're currently looking at, or this image that you're currently looking at. Yeah.
I guess Leonard could join you guys then, if you guys haven't actually entered.
Well, you guys are, I believe, all six of you are currently on the stairs, kind of looking inside, and Hoj and whoever else had stayed behind had informed you guys of what had essentially transpired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Quite the conundrum, eh?
Indeed.
So what's the
So,
case? What are you guys gonna do?
gonna get in there or what?
Down.
Yeah, we're all here now.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's what we did. We're here for.
All right. So here's the question: who wants to take control of Elena temporarily, and who wants to take control of Gray temporarily?
Could
I don't want the responsibility, I'm scared.
Could one of them keep watch of the door? If that's
Sure.
want-
I will say Gray remains behind to keep watch of the door and make sure nothing escapes.
that might be a little easier. I can take care of Elena if you want to give me your character sheet.
All right. Let me give you a character sheet. Don't look at all her secrets.
Oh wait, actually, maybe someone else because I'm already taking care of Skipper.
Oh, true.
You can do Elena. Or I could do Gray. Yeah.
I don't know
Whatever you
if-
want.
I know. We know Elena's gonna show up. So here's the thing. I don't know if Gray's gonna show up.
Oh, maybe then Elena for sure.
This is meta knowledge you're getting.
Yeah.
All right. So Elena, someone who wants to take care of Elena's sheet.
Yeah, let's take Elena.
Okay. Let's give it to
It'll be
Mr.
fine.
Mr. K. You are now owner on
Okay.
Elena's sheet. Boom. Feel free to explore it. I don't think there's anything super secret in here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what she keeps in her sheet. Oh, there's nothing secret in here. Yeah, you're good. But yeah, kind of glancing in, the entranceway is still very much present, and you could still hear this like dull mechanical whirring within that had previously at one point died down a little bit, but now it seems to kind of like be picking itself up again. You guys just gonna stand there
No, let's go in.
menacingly?
So
Is it dark? I'll need my lamp out.
It is very,
can go in.
very dark.
Okay, I'll have lamp out.
was there a torch that we put through in there or whatever?
You did, but it had splashed into water, and very quickly after it had gone out.
Let's go in then.
All right.
Moray's lighting a torch and walking in.
Well, you can't. You have to clamber up over the actual door.
Wait, what? I thought the
Door's,
door
like,
was
half
slightly
open.
open.
Yeah,
Is it a
the
check?
door is half open, but like it descended downwards. So it being half open is the upper half of the door is open.
Okay, whatever. Clamber up. You know what?
Have one climb up.
Okay. All right. Just give me an athletics check. It's not hard, but you know.
I hate when you say that.
Yeah, I should stop saying things aren't hard.
Athletics. Come on. Come on.
More, buddy. Buddy. Okay. Well, for all of you, Sans More, it is relatively easy to kind of clamber over. More, for some reason, you just really can't get a good grip on this metal door.
Like, oh, Mario, what you doing down there?
It's slippery. I don't know. Then he's just trying again.
Go for it. Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
Well, the DC was 5, so you're fine.
barely.
You clamber over, and the rest of you watch as Mori like falls off of the door on the other side. You don't take any damage, but it's not the prettiest sight. You all step into what appears to be. Oh, sorry. Did you light a light? Okay.
Yeah, I have a lamp.
Okay. So Leonard has a lamp out. The first thing that you guys would really see is that this entire like entranceway in front of you. It's wide, it's kind of open, but it's very strange because on the left side you see what appears to be like a metal grate in front of what appears to be like how do I even describe this? There's like desks and tables that are behind this metal grate to your left side, of which you see like it's just slightly above the actual ground itself. There's like a counter on the left side almost, and it's very strange. Glancing a little bit deeper into the room as you kind of shine the light in, you see that there is a large metal barred door that, like a metal barred door. Like the entire door is made of bars. That seems to go a little bit deeper into the other area, of which you see a bunch of desks and tables over there as well. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. But you also see what appears to be a small metal framed door on your right side, about halfway down into this wide open room.
Very interesting.
How thick are the bars?
They're relatively thick, but you can see that they are made of brass and a little bit rusted. And as you're actually in here, it's like the actual sounds of the mechanical whirring and the click, 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 click is now much more pronounced and loud, and you could definitely hear it within maybe the room on the right. You're not entirely sure. Actually, give me a perception check. Yeah, you're not entirely sure where it's coming from.
No.
That sounds so menacing.
Yeah, but you guys now currently stand out in this relatively open room. There is a little bit of water underneath your actual legs as well. It sinks up to about maybe halfway up your knees, or halfway up to your knees. So you can see that the rest of the boot bottoms and your actual boots themselves are completely soaked almost immediately. Though the water seems to be relatively clean and clear. It doesn't seem like it's dangerous, at least not from the best that you could tell.
Is it flowing?
It is not flowing. It looks like it's very stagnant and has been here for probably quite a while.
Good. Okay, let's keep trudging along. Can I just go for it? Or is it?
Yeah, which room would you like to go to? There's two
Oh.
doors, right? And then the large kind of gated thing on the left side. The best way to describe the one on the left side would be like a receptionist kind of area. I have a map for you guys. I'm just trying to do theater of the mind for now. I'm just like,
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like
Let's check out the reception.
Yeah.
other than the bars, you actually don't see a way through into that area.
Oh. Okay, so it's kind of like just barred off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's barred off.
Does
It looks
the
like maybe
does the bars
someone.
look like mechanicalized, like mechanized? Like is it movable or something like that?
Give me an intelligence check, specifically investigation.
Oh, not my day today.
No,
Okay.
apparently not. The bars look like, well, they're really solid for the most part. Like you would, even though it's been quite a long while since anybody has been here, assumably, they look like either that they're well taken care of or that they're just like not easy to actually pry through. Wait, Noah, why are you missing 20 health?
Me?
Noah,
Did I take damage last session?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
We rested.
You might not have long rested.
Oh, then maybe I didn't get long rested then.
Oh, here, let me do that then. Prompt long rest for Mr. Noah. Nick, there you go. Oh, yeah, because you weren't here.
I wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Did you do your long rest stuff, like your actual downtime stuff?
No, I sent you a message, but we could do it after this. I have some
Right.
things I need.
Right. I gotta go reread that message because I do not remember.
It's all good. I could. Don't worry. I could tell you after.
Okay. Sure, sounds good. Ba-ba-dee, ba-ba-doop.
Okay. So gated bars are closed.
Yeah, the gated bars are
Moray's
kinda
taking a
closed.
look around. What's the other room?
Wait, sorry, give me 1 second. Leonard, you don't have dark vision, right?
No, I don't.
Moray does.
Yeah, that's fine. But oh, it's not supposed to be a light. It's supposed to be a vision thing. Sorry, I'm just like, well, there you go. Maury, what are you doing? Sorry.
What's the other room? I'll take a look at there.
So the area you're currently standing in appears to be some sort of like long, thin hallway or like entranceway. At the very far end of this long hallway, you see what appears to be a small like metal barred door that seems to lead into a little bit of a wider area, and you could pretty safely assume that it links up with this like receptionist area to your slight left, because you could see that it like that the receptionist area, it's all barred off, but like through the bars you can see that it seems to go into this back area. To your right appears to be like a small metal door.
So there's a long hallway, big metal door at the end.
Yep.
Small metal door to our right.
Yep.
And the big one kind of links to the reception area.
Yes.
Okay.
Small?
I'll just take a quick look into the one immediately to our right, since it's right there.
Are you? This one is a little bit more. This one's a little different compared to the other one. This one's like a full metal door, as in the entire thing is made of metal. You actually can't see what's on the other side, but
It's also. Is there any handles, or is it kind of like?
There is a handle. Yes.
Let's try opening it.
Okay. As you try and open it, you touch the actual handle itself, and you get a. No, I'm kidding. No, it's actually fine. You kind of like turn the knob, and it doesn't turn.
This is locked. Let's keep going. And there's no like.
You're fairly
what's it called?
sure. Actually, give me an investigation check.
I do have thieves' tools and whatever. Not sure.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. You're
there we
fairly
go.
sure it's not locked, because there is no like lock way. There's nothing like that. It's probably rusted shut.
Oh, did you want to help out here?
Can I try to open it really hard?
Sure, give me an athletics check.
And I'll help Hoj with it.
Hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it
Honestly,
really hard.
Relatively little issue. As the two of you slam into the actual door itself, it just blasts wide open. The thing comes off of the hinges on the other side, and you could hear a loud splash as the entire door itself kind of falls in onto the other side. And as it splashes onto the other side, you could feel that there's a lot more water that begins to kind of flow into the room that you're currently in. It seems that there was more water in the other room, however, not by too much. Maybe about like a foot or so
What's
more.
coming?
Sorry?
T-Bot's coming.
Excellent. All right, let me put him in here as well. Boom. Okay. But yeah, so the door is now blasted open, and Leonera, Hoj, you two, sorry, it was Hoj and Moray that blasted it open. But the two of you kind of glancing into this next room, you can see what appears to be like a long, kind of straight hall. There's a set of double doors to your left. Would you be able to see this? No. And then the rest of the room kind of disappears into darkness. Even for you, Moray, as your dark vision kind of like tries to adjust to the darkness, it is still quite dim, but you can hear more of this like steam hissing sound and the strange kind of sounds. Glancing over to the right side of this room appears to be like maybe some sort of holding cells. There's like 6 or 7 cells in a row, and each of them are fully barred up, and they kind of have like this almost strange setting to them, because on the interior of them you could see multiple bodies, skeletal in nature.
Oh, jeez.
Each and every single one of them, you can see maybe like, honestly, it's like 5 or 6 per cell.
Can I do medicine and see approximately what race these skeletons were?
Yeah, you kind of wander into the other room and begin to inspect some of these bodies. It's a little bit difficult because they're on the other side of, like, they're actually inside these holding cells, but you're like outside of it. You can break open the doors probably, or try and unlock them.
I'll just try breaking them.
Okay, give me an athletics check. Yeah, unfortunately, as you're attempting to break open the lock or like break open the bars, you pull on it, you jam it, kind of like, oh, surprisingly strong, even though there is like this thin layer of rust that seems to be covering almost everything. And like you can't really get a good grip on it because the actual metal of the door itself, it has rusted to a point where you're like afraid of really putting your hands on it and grabbing it as hard as you possibly can, because if you do, there's a chance you just like cut your hand in the rust.
Oh, it's a lock shut.
Maury just takes a glance around.
Let me do
These
it.
poor souls must have got trapped in here.
Give me an investigation check, all of you.
Impressive.
Disappointing. I mean, what? No. So yeah, as much as you kind of glance around the entire room itself, it's difficult to tell where they might have come from, what they were doing in these cells, and I don't know, it's just like, for you guys, confusing for the most part. You do see something, Maury, that kind of like strikes your curiosity. On the ground near one of these holding cells is what appears to be like a metal saw of some sort. It seems to have been broken off, or like the front portion of a metal saw that's been broken off and kind of fallen into the water itself. It's just sitting at the bottom and has rusted to pieces, and you're even surprised you recognized it as a saw, but one of the ends was like, one of the sides was serrated, and it seems to match up with some of the serration that seems to have been going on the actual metal bars themselves.
And Maury's just gonna walk over, just pick it up, and just investigate a little bit more and put 2 and 2 together.
Sure.
Well,
I'll say you could make another investigation check for specifically the saw.
that definitely is a saw.
Yeah, it's 100% some sort of like saw or jagged tool. But you can see that this type of saw was not designed for cutting things like wood. The majority of the like wood cutting saws, they have their teeth aligned in a certain way so that they dig into the wood. This is a saw that was meant to rip and tear into flesh.
A bone saw.
A bone saw, exactly. And you can see that it currently, the actual serrations match up perfectly with what had occurred on some of the actual bodies that are just inside of the actual cells, as well as what appears to be like some of the sides of these like metal bars that are the things that constitute the outsides of the cells.
Okay. Was there like the bones attached to like a cuff link or something, or is it literally like there's marks on their bones kind of thing?
Glancing on the actual interior,
Like
of these
like what I'm trying to
cells,
say is like, were they trying to like cut off their limbs to try to escape, or like was it something
looking
else?
at the interior of these cells, there is not a single one of them that has a cufflink or like any sort of manacles or anything like that. You don't see any, because manacles would probably be fine even after all this time. It would just be really rusted. However, not a single set of manacles can be found.
These poor bastards. And Mori tosses the bone saw.
It's a very unusual place.
Gives me the creeps. Shivers.
All right.
Something unholy happened here.
As you guys are kind of like investigating and kind of taking a look, what's everyone's passive perceptions? I should probably have this up check.
I think
Where
mine's
is that
17.
written?
Is that 16, or is that, where do I find that?
Leonaire's is 17, Noah's is 16, Gray's is 12, Elena's is 14, Hoj is 12,
Skipper
and
has 16.
Moray has
Not sure that helps.
16. Yeah, it's the small number to the right of your actual your skill. Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier. But for those of you who have 17 and above, and I think that's just Leonaire, right? Yeah, it's just Leonaire. Leonaire, you hear like metal panels sliding open. And you're like, wait, that doesn't sound right. That's really quiet too. And then you look up and you see what appears to be two spiders directly above you, and they both drop on top of the party.
Oh, watch out!
So Leonaire, you are not surprised. However, everybody else is.
Mm.
Okay,
Let's put you on the map. You guys see?
right. And let's remember in this fight we can't use magic, right?
No magic.
I don't have any light on me.
Oh,
yeah, no magic.
Leonaire would have had his lantern out, so I'm gonna give your thing light. Light radius. The emission angle should be 90. The light radius should be. Is it a bullseye lantern or is it?
It's bullseye.
So it's 60-60 or 30-30. Boom. There you go.
Mm.
You could also turn your character with shift and mouse wheel.
Let's go.
It's a
Alright.
rave. It's a rave. Sorry. But yeah. So you're currently pointed in some sort of direction. For those of you with dark vision, this doesn't affect you. For those of you without dark vision, this does affect you. So all of you can see Leonaire's light, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay, boom. Let's get this party started. Good luck.
Okay. Let's roll.
Roll me some initiative, please.
So Leonier's lantern is directional. It's not like a radial thing.
The bullseye lantern is directional, yes.
Okay.
That's the bullseye of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this combat music back to started. And we're fighting against creatures. So, boom. All right, at the very top of the initiative, we have Elena, unfortunately, not here. Also, surprised. Gray, unfortunately, surprised. Moray, surprised. Hoj is also surprised. The spider is not surprised, as it is the one that is actually acting. It has 2 attacks. It's going to make its first shock net cannon at... honestly? all of you.
Hmm.
I need everyone
Oh.
within that radius to give me
He's raised
Staying-
his
a
hand.
dexterity saving throw first.
Is this
Selene,
against something I
right?
could see?
Oh.
Sorry?
I
Hoj,
have-
yes, it is something that you can see.
I have
Oh,
I have
oops.
advantage.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Which one is casting it? The one on the top right?
No, it's the one at the bottom.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
it's
I don't
not
know what it is.
Rogue
casting
doesn't have
anything, but
level 2 rogue doesn't have that dexterity save or something like that.
sorry? Ooh.
The level 2 rogue
Oops.
doesn't have like that save
Oh,
on
That's at level 7.
level 7. Okay, so far away.
Barbarian.
Dex save.
Barbarian gets it at level 2.
Don't even need it.
Wait, why does it say that Noah's is red, even though he didn't roll a 1?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Look
because
at-
he failed, because he pressed the DC 16 dexterity saving throw on the actual attack for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can do that.
I
Cool.
click dexterity saving throw.
Yes, yes. So I believe
Pretty cool.
I still need one from Elena.
Oh, right. Forgot I'm Elena.
Yes, sir. At least for today. Okay, so Hoj, Moray, and Elena managed to dodge this. Gray and Noah do not. So I need the two of you to give me Constitution saving throws. The DC is also 16. Gray and Noah?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make. Like
It's
this.
a con save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the old
Gray,
character sheet, it was on the stats.
yeah. Gray unfortunately fails all of it, so you take 15 points of damage. Oh my god, wait, that's a lot. Why did it roll so many? So you take 8
Crap.
points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of lightning damage. And you are restrained and prone.
He said,
Oh, I think you're also stunned.
what?
Restrained, prone, stunned.
Yeah, you are
No, it's just
restrained,
rock
prone,
unconscious.
and stunned currently. Okay, but Noah, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of lightning damage, and you are not stunned. However, you are prone and restrained.
Okay.
As all of you
Wait.
watch as this kind of creature descends from the ceiling, and its entire front kind of opens up, and you can see like the actual thorax, if it splits open, its head splits in two, and what appears to be like this massive brass cannon kind of shoots something forward, and what appears to be like a small, almost metallic net erupts out of the body. Moray, Hoj, Elena manages to get just out of the way and kind of dodge out of it, but unfortunately Gray and Noah, the two of you, are caught in it as you're like the closest ones, and it wraps around your entire bodies, and as soon as it does, you can see that there's like a small, almost like electrical charge that goes through the entire thing. It's and it shocks you. Gray takes the full damage. Noah, you manage to resist and not take the full damage. However, you are still restrained and prone. Those
How much
of you,
damage is that in total?
a total it's 15, but for you it's reduced. You take 4 less lightning damage.
Okay.
So you take 8 bludgeoning and 3 lightning.
Okay.
Right. And then now, after that happens, it's gonna walk up and make a leg attack against Noah. It has advantage because you're currently restrained. That is 7 points of piercing damage. Against, yep, and that is that's the end of its turn.
Yeah.
Noah is currently surprised. Snoop, the other brass spider, is not surprised. However, it will come in, and it's gonna do its thing. It's also gonna fire a shocknet cannon. This time over here.
Again?
So I need Moray, Elena, and Hoj to give me a save. Ooh, that is a failure. You are restrained and prone. Moray, that is a success. Elena is not. Moray, you take 0. You are not prone, you are not restrained, and you are not hit by the net. However, Elena is hit. So I need Elena and Hoj to both give me a Constitution saving throw. 15 and 6. Hoj, I believe both of you fail. So both of you take full damage, 12 points of damage, 6 points of bludgeoning, 6 points of lightning. And both of you are stunned, restrained, and prone. Leonard, it's your turn. Oh, sorry.
Alright.
It has a second attack. It's going to make a sharp leg attack against Hoj. With advantage. That is a miss. That's the end of his turn.
You know, linear, he'll also throw net. You know, we're all playing the game. Playing the net throwing game.
Yeah.
He'll do it at the one up here.
Okay, go for it. The 20 hits.
Okay. So it's restrained.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that it? It doesn't do damage.
That's it.
No, it doesn't. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Elena.
Elena. Okay, I think you have to escape, right? Can't use
Yes.
any spells or reach anything. So
Elena. Oh, because they failed both, they're actually stunned. So that's stunned until the end of their next turn. So Elena's turn is skipped. Gray, I believe, is also stunned. So unfortunately, his turn also gets skipped. Moray, you are fine. It is your turn.
I'm totally okay. Who's next? Hoj is not stunned, is he?
I am.
You are.
Hoj is stunned.
Can I take my action to unstun them? Is that an option? Or
You can take your action to remove the net from them. However, it requires a check.
and what does that check against? Just that DC?
It is a DC
Or-
16 athletics.
Oh, my athletics is kind of dog. Do they take damage every time they make a check, or is it that's just the first one?
No. It only takes damage when they get hit the first time.
Okay. So I think they
'Cause
can.
As you look down at the actual net, you can see like what appears to be like a small brass contraption at one corner of it, and that contraption had previously been spinning. It is now no longer spinning, and it seems to have been drained of whatever power it had.
Okay. Could I walk over and flank this guy right here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'll do that.
However, remember that Noah and Gray are both currently stunned.
Would
so
that
they
be easier terrain?
They cannot help you. No. As in, like, they can't help you flank a creature.
Oh, I see. You're right. Hoj is also stunned. No flanking there. Okay.
No,
Like
I'm not stunned. I'm just prone and
Oh, sorry. Yes, Noah is prone and restrained, so he is threatening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can go over here then.
Yes.
My character seat is huge.
You could double click the top of it to shrink it.
All good, all good. And then I will hit the Spider-Man.
Go for it.
Target, and
You can alt left click to target instead. That makes it easier.
I will try to remember that. Flame Iron. 9.
9 unfortunately misses.
And
You
then I
have
gotta make a-
advantage.
Oh, you're right. 12.
No, 12 doesn't.
12 does not hit. Okay, I gotta roll something else. Constitution save. Oh no, charisma. Alright,
Very good.
I'm good.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
It's the end of my turn, yeah.
Hoj is stunned currently, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunate. That's the end of your turn. It goes to this spider's turn, who is going to turn around to the guy who just attacked him, or tried to attack him. And as it's gonna swing. Oh, sorry. It's gonna swing at you with its 2 legs. Swing. And swing. 17 and 11. Do they hit, Mario?
Let's see. 17 and 11. I think 17 hits.
Okay, 17 hits. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Where's my AC? Real quick.
It's underneath your character sheet. It's the big shield underneath your picture.
Big shield underneath my picture.
In your character sheet.
Configure armor. Configure.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's 16. Sure.
No. You gotta turn it off of edit. Turn it into play.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering. I see the big shield, but it's just a gear. Yeah, 16 hits. So 11. You said?
Okay, yeah.
12.
So the 17 hits, you take 12 points of piercing damage, and that is the end of its turn. You also hear some sort of language being spoken from within its body. Like some sort of sounds. It sounds like a little bit like mechanical whirring and clicking that kind of like repeats itself in sort of a fashion that imitates speech. What languages do you guys have?
Well,
Actually, let me just ask it this way. Do any of you speak Gnomish?
Which
Is Elvish and Dwarvish
No.
adjacent?
I speak
No.
giant.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Sylvan.
Unfortunately not then. None of you understand what it's saying.
Hmm.
However, you can decipher that it's likely Gnomish. But yeah, that's the end of its turn. Noah.
Okay. I am going to try to get up. Is that a
Action.
full action?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm also restrained, so would that take 2 actions to both get up and unrestrain myself?
No. Getting out of the restraint is an action. Standing up
Okay.
is half of your movement.
Oh, it's half my movement. Okay. 530. I can maximum move right here. I'll do this.
Well, you have to get out of the restraint first, because
sorry,
restrained
yeah, you're
reduces your movement to 0.
Okay. So I can't move?
No, you have to get out of the restraint first.
Okay. I'm going to take that action.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. $19? Yeah, easily. You kind of like
Okay.
manage to rip off a portion of the net that's actually covering your entire body. And as you kind of like untangle it from you, you manage to stand up with half of your movement, and you can easily move over to the other side of Hoj if you'd like.
Action Surge isn't considered magic, right?
Action Surge is not magic, no.
Nor is Second Wind.
Second Wind is also not magic.
Okay. I think I'm gonna move right here.
As you move
use
out
my-
of the range for the other spider, of which you
I didn't
weren't
even know
aware
there was
of,
another spider.
it makes an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
That's a 10. I believe that misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's the end of its reaction. But you managed to get there with no issues. Not that much more aware that there is another spider behind you, because now it's slammed.
I didn't notice.
It's slammed into the ground. You're like, oh shit, there's something behind me.
Okay. All right. I use my action. I'm going to enter here.
Yep. All right, that's the end of your turn. It goes to this spider who is currently in front of you. It is going to swing its sharp leg against you, Noah, once, and then the other time is going against Hoj.
That's disadvantage. It's restrained.
Sorry? Oh, has disadvantage because it's restrained. You're correct. 9. That
Thank
is
you,
a
Leonard.
miss. And against Hoj, it has advantage against Hoj, right? But it has disadvantage because it's being restrained.
Normal
So
hit?
it's just flat. 7. That's a natural 1. Let's roll a d10. That's a 1. As soon as it slams its leg towards you, Hoj, you manage to just slightly roll out of the way as your stun has worn off. And as soon as you do, its leg kind of goes into the water. You can see a portion of its body like collapse ever so slightly, and it actually dips into the water. And as soon as it does, you can see a portion of its body just like begin to like shake, and the small bits of sparking electricity comes out of it. And you're like, oh, that's probably not good for it. But also, you're in the same water. That might be bad for you as well.
Oh, we don't know about that. We don't know about electricity, do we?
You
Not that
know
familiar.
how lightning works, so you are relatively familiar with how electricity works.
Heard of lightning.
Exactly. And, you know, you're not supposed to be in the water when lightning strikes. But also, it strikes metal. That's the end of this spider's turn. Leonare.
Okay. Yes, I'll get Elena out. And it's not fit. So I'll do my athletics.
Mhm.
Ripper of the net.
You're ripping Elena out of the net?
Yeah.
Yep. Easily. You reach down and basically shred it to pieces. Thankfully, it is relatively
I
easy
want
to get off.
keep the net. I'm a net guy.
You want to keep the net? Okay, I'll say you managed to remove it without ripping it to pieces. With a 24? Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Let's see.
That's your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
Something I haven't really done, but since I'm in a magic zone, I'm gonna try and use this.
Hungry Jaws. Okay.
I mean,
Just
I'm biting
also,
metal, but
yeah. Just also on a side note, Hoj, you can rage inside of the anti-magic zone.
Okay.
However, also remember that the properties of things like flame iron doesn't work here. Actually, no, flame iron does work. Flame iron is mundane. Also, potions also work. Just no spells.
Mhm.
Right? But yeah, Leonare, go for it. You can try and bite the metal spider that's in front of you.
let me see. Is this a roll? It's not a roll.
Oh, it doesn't roll.
Okay, I'll do manually.
Yeah.
Strength based.
I
Is
think you have proficiency with it, so you could just use athletics.
okay. With advantage. I'm flanking technically.
Yes, sir. Woo!
Oh,
Sheesh, that's a crit. It's a 2d6 plus your strength.
I
Hell.
freaking rip.
God.
I rip these out, and I try eating it for some reason.
You get temporary
What the
hit
frick?
points equal to your Constitution modifier. I would say that because this is a construct, you actually wouldn't benefit from the temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
Linear tries to eat it, but he's like, "Oh my god, what is this?"
It's
My
like
mouth.
he starts chewing on bits of like brass.
He like spits it right back at the spider.
Yeah, and I'll say because it's supposed to give you temporary hit points, I'll just say you deal extra damage. Roll me another 2d6. The extra damage only applies in the anti-magic zone. However, if you're outside of it, you get extra hit points.
Okay.
Or was that what I was going to say? No, sorry, against constructs. That's what I meant to say. It's not due to the zone. Like you would get temporary hit points if you bit something, but you know it has to be an actual thing you can bite into properly. Yeah, Leonare, is that the end of your turn?
That's it. My turn.
Ooh, okay, Elena.
All right. I'm my alter ego, Elena. Oh my god, guys, let's go get this. Go get this bread.
She has no spells. You know, she could do her thing.
Get her breath.
Okay. I'll say she'll come up here and strike. What? Short sword, rapier. Yeah, short sword.
She does have advantage because she is currently flanking with Noah.
Okay, should be a speed text based.
25. Yeah, that definitely hits. Oh, sorry. I didn't. Did I take the 17 damage off of it? I did. Okay, you're good. Yeah. As the actual short sword kind of strikes into its body, you can see that it seems quite injured from it. It seems that it's generally would have been relatively hard to hit. However, for some reason, yeah, it doesn't seem that strong. As in, like, your one bite against the other one basically ripped off a large chunk of it, And then Elena, alongside with the electricity electrocution, seems to have done quite a significant amount of damage to the spider.
Okay. I think that's it.
All right.
I don't have magic.
It's the end of your turn. It goes to Gray.
What am I still afflicted with? Am I still prone?
Oh, you are still afflicted with restrained and prone. So you would have to use your action to get out of the restraint, or you could just make an attack against the other creature. However, at this current moment, you don't know where it is. You know Leonaire knows where it is, and you can hear it kind of like just right below you, or like to your south. You just don't know exactly where it is, because there's no actual light shining on it.
Well,
Alright.
Linear would be pointing, because he's facing this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He'd be like this way.
Okay, then you can easily see.
I'm gonna use my action to free myself then from the
Alright.
restraint.
Make an athletics check. 12. Unfortunately, you do not succeed. As you're trying to free yourself from the actual net, it seems to get almost like slightly tighter. And as you're trying to just like force yourself out, the actual net doesn't unfortunately budge.
Damn. Right. I guess that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, unfortunately. Moray.
Hello. Same old, same old. Gonna hit him with the flame iron rapier.
Stabby, stabby. You have advantage
Stab.
because of Leonaire.
Nice. Click, shift, attack.
Boom, 23 hits.
23.
Ooh, 17 points of damage. Oh my god. Wait, does that include your sneak attack?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
So there's 13 fire.
Boom, yeah, you kill this guy.
No, I don't think that includes sneak attack. Let me check.
No, it
How
does.
does that roll?
Because your
Okay.
sneak attack is a... Oh, wait, no, your sneak attack should be a 2d6.
2d6, I think.
Why is there only a 1d6 in there?
Might not be updated.
Wait, why is your flame iron rapier rolling a d8 and a d6? Did you
So
add the two
one-
damage formulas together? You did.
Could be.
Oh no.
I had it set up.
Oh,
previously.
this is sneak attack. Oh, you shouldn't do it like this.
Yeah, you wanna adjust it.
There you go. So you see how your flame iron rapier has that, right? If you want to go into your features, you can just click sneak attack and it'll roll the damage for you.
See,
It
I
looks
will
like your
keep
sneak
that in
attack
mind.
is only a 1d6. So that 17 damage is correct, or 18 damage is
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
As you swung into it, the flame from the actual rapier itself doesn't seem to have done nearly as much, but you stab it into the actual center of the body, and you can see it just kind of like... You seem to have stabbed something critical, and as soon as you do, like lightning seems to cover your weapon for a brief moment, as a pulse erupts out in the area near it. I will need you, Gray, and Leonaire to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Could I use
Two
a reaction to
ones.
direct the lightning or pulse, or it's just not something from the body itself?
It's just something from the body itself. The lightning
Okay,
itself doesn't
yeah.
seem to do too much. It's just like,
Okay,
you know,
sure.
it's visual
Oh,
effect.
Okay.
Visual effect. It's a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, not a dexterity saving throw. That's my.
My
That's my
goodness.
You guys can reroll. So con 13, 10. I
Thank-
need one from Moray, please.
Oh, yes.
Con save.
16.
Ooh, okay. That's not good. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. That's like right here. That would actually cover Noah as well. So Noah, I need a con save as well.
Oh. My guy.
10. Unfortunately, that is a failure. All of you take 14 points of fire damage, except for Moray. You take half.
Okay.
As soon as you stabbed into this creature, the entire thing kind of... The electricity goes off, and you can see like this pressure, the steam that had been building up within it kind of erupts out all around, and this shrapnel as well as this heat erupts out of its entire body and just kind of coats the immediate area in this incredibly hot steam.
Maury's just crossing his arms, trying to block it. Covers himself a little bit.
All right.
That's like, oh, get out the way.
Is that something that could be avoided with a non-lethal kill or non-lethal attack?
You don't know.
No idea, right? Okay.
That's the end of your turn. All right.
Yes, that's the end of my turn. Here.
Coach. You're
Uh,
currently restrained and prone still, I believe.
restrained and prone, so I have to use my action to get up.
Yes.
Okay, that's my
It's your
action.
action to break out of the net.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, go for it. Roll me an athletics check. 17. Yeah, easily. You managed to like kind of rip the nets to shreds as you manage to stand up. Your entire body now covered in water. And yeah. It is half of your movement to stand up, and for the purposes of this, because Elena and Noah are already flanking it and you are off to the side, I will consider it as surrounded. So you will have advantage if you are attempting to make an attack against it.
Did I not just do my action?
Yes. I'm just like saying for next turn.
Oh, okay. Well
Yeah.
then, yeah, that's my.
All right, that's the end of your turn. It goes to Noah.
First, I'm going to.
Noah is straight up not having a good time.
Getting caught barely on the radius of that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What was this? Yep.
Ooh, okay. Second win. You heal yourself for 6. You take a deep breath and kind of allow your bodies to rejuvenate itself.
Nope, that was the wrong direction.
That was the wrong direction. I believe you had 32 health, so you should be healed to negative
Is that
26. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yep. And then I will. So that's my bonus action. Then as my main action. How does this game work? If I move right here, and then I can't see it. No. Okay. I will attack from right here onto the alt click.
Go for it. It's alt left click to target it. Yeah. You have advantage, so just press the up arrow on the where the 8
Wait,
is.
is that correct? Wait, 1d20 plus 2 plus 2?
Yeah. It's your strength modifier plus your proficiency modifier.
What about the flame iron? Or is that only for damage?
That's only for damage.
Okay.
So you can roll that again with advantage. If you go to the 8, you hover over it.
Yeah.
There should be 2 double arrows that go up. That's to roll with
double
advantage.
arrows.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah, as you swing, unfortunately, you do not make contact. That is the end of your turn. It goes to its turn. It's going to back up to here. Hoj, you can make an attack of opportunity against it if you'd like.
Is it not restrained?
Oh, it is. You're right. It can't move. Ooh, it can't move. Yeah. It's going to make an attack against you, Hoj. It is restrained, so it has a disadvantage. That's an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. 4.
Um,
Ooh, Noah, interception. Okay, roll me a d10 plus your proficiency bonus. 5. Okay, so you reduce the damage from 11 down to 6.
Let's go.
thank you.
Right, so you take 6 points of damage. It's going to attack you again. It still has disadvantage, though. I believe that's a miss.
10, yeah.
Yeah, the second time it swings, its leg just slams into the tile underneath your foot, and you can see and feel this water kind of like moving. And yeah, there's a lot of disturbance in the actual water itself. And as you're kind of glancing over to the other side, you realize that this spider is currently like, its legs are keeping it above the water. It seems to distinctively be trying to keep its entire shape and body over the actual water itself. But yeah, that's the end of its turn. Goes to Leonaire.
Okay. I look towards it.
Mm-hmm. Now, once
I'll
again,
take-
lit up with
whoa.
the bullseye lantern.
Okay. I was like, oh, watch out, these guys explode. Should get out the way. I'll try and end it. Maybe I'll back up a little bit, but I'll hold my action to throw a weapon when everyone gets away.
Okay.
I'll try and end it.
All right. That's the end of your turn. Goes to Elena.
Guess. Elena's not stupid, right? She saw that thing explode.
Mm-hmm. She also
She
has
wouldn't just
Dark
end
Vision,
it.
so
Yeah. I'll say Elena can disengage. And she knows it's all about electricity, so maybe away from the water, wherever it is.
Unfortunately, every single service that you've come across in this building, in this facility, has had water. Like on the actual ground itself. There were tables and things on the other side near the other area, but also Elena's here. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Hey,
Hello.
I spent like 15 minutes trying to fix my audio.
Nice.
All good.
well, I
We can
guess
hear
now
you
that you're
loud and clear.
here,
Now that you're here, it's your turn to control your character.
Yeah.
But I just like wiped the drool out of my face. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's okay. Kay was the one in control of your character until now, but you're good. So yeah, you, as a brief summary, essentially what had happened is that you guys had gone inside, walked around a little bit. The entire ground is covered in like a foot of water, and as soon as you guys had entered the second room, there seemed to have been some sort of strange holding cells at the side. After a bit of investigation, and unfortunately making a little bit of a ruckus as the first door into this area was broken down, it seems that two spiders came in to investigate what the noise was about, and they jumped down from the ceiling and surprised the rest of the party.
Damn, it's only 2 spiders, guys. How come you guys are they're dying?
They tend to take a lot of damage.
You're just
Punishment
sucker
from
for
God.
punishment.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try to finish this guy off with.
Also, on
Really?
another note, you did see that the other spider, when it died, it exploded.
Okay, that is
You
good
also
information.
Wait, was that the
No.
fire damage?
Yes, that was the fire
Yeah.
damage.
Oh.
Also know that
Yeah.
the spider's kind of scared of the water too. Was trying to stay above it.
Yeah, you see that both of the spiders, they're like trying to use their very sharp, long legs to keep their entire bodies over the water itself.
but we're also in the water, so
But you guys are also in the water, exactly.
Leonard's holding his action to kill it if you guys walk away from it.
Trying to think. Like how much damage do you think that explosion does?
11.
A
No,
lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
Do I have any spells I can deal
You
with
can't
this?
use spells here.
Right. We're in the fucking mountain.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's only one thing I can do, and I will just swing twice and hit it.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
No, wait a minute. I think I'll try to let the ranged people finish it off.
You can try non-lethally disabling it.
No, I mean there are ranged people who can kill it. You don't have to kill it
Yeah.
yourself.
You also don't know how much health it has left.
I mean, the other.
It is below half, but you don't know how much below half it is.
Can I swipe at its legs to cut them and force it into the water?
You certainly can. You would take a -5 to hit, though.
But it had advantage.
You would
Yeah,
still have
I'll
a
do that.
-5 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go for it. That's a 26 reduced by
21.
5. It's a 21. 21 still hits. Yeah, so you swipe downwards with the actual short sword itself. The sword swipes through its front 2 legs, which it was using for support, and you can see the entire body crash into the actual water itself. It takes, let me roll the damage. 20.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this thing's fucked. As it dies, 1, it shocks the water. 2, it explodes.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Bye, guys.
That, that went
Yeah,
a lot
I mean-
differently
See you guys
than I
next
had.
campaign.
I
I think
don't know what you
so.
expected, but
I thought like it wouldn't explode because it's under the water.
I
in the
was thinking more of
water,
a
you know?
more of a short circuit to its
Is
circuitry.
that how submarines work?
Sorry?
Huh?
So the reason there's an explosion is because it's turned off. The instant it turns off, the pressure regulator within it goes haywire, causing the steam
No.
to explode.
No, I understand. I was I was commenting on what Elena said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, it falls
I'm
into the
fucked.
water, short circuits, it goes. So I need Noah, Hoj, and Elena to give me a Constitution saving throw against this lightning damage. You take half as much if you succeed on a DC. Let's say 14. Oh, it's 9 lightning damage. Ooh, Noah, you take the full 9. Elena, you take the full 8. Hoj, you take the full 9. Or sorry, yeah, all 3 of you take the full 9. And it has its steam blowout.
Oh, it's more damage.
It's 12
Bye,
damage.
Oh, more damage.
Another
See you
Constitution
guys next
saving throw.
campaign.
Oh, that shouldn't say 18. That should say 14. Sorry.
Is that another Constitution saving
Yep,
throw?
another con save from the 3 of you.
If I pass, is it half damage?
Oh, what? Why is that a red?
It's because 11 is a
Yeah.
failure.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like I rolled a 1. I was like, what?
No. 16 is a pass, 25 is a pass, 11 is not a pass. So the 2 of
Fuck.
you who rolled a pass take 6 damage. The other half.
I'm down. Bye, guys.
Take, well,
guys.
So I take 9 plus
Just
12.
keep your head above the water when you go down.
21 damage.
however, that is the end of this combat.
Oh my god.
No,
I have
I'll
9
lay no
health.
down.
I have
-5
2.
health.
Oh, wait. Oh, right. My weakness isn't activate here. Yes.
Oh, wait, Elena, do you have Gnomish as a language?
Gnomish? Let me check
Oh, you
my
don't.
languages. Where the fuck did my languages go?
It's on your main
Guess,
page, like the first page.
I can.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I don't.
Medicine.
Yeah. Relatively easily, you kind of stabilize Noah. I will say we could go with the Baldur's Gate rules of instead of it being 4 hours, you just wake him up, and with 1. But yeah, Noah, you have 1 HP. You are slightly conscious, and yeah, it's not a good time.
I cough all the water on my lungs. That I could have.
Do we have potions?
You neglected to resupply prior to
I
this.
have some. I have some potions.
Yeah.
I have my healer's kit. All right, I'll heal Elena, Hoj, and Gray.
Sure.
Can you heal
I don't need
yourself?
to use your potions because we should save those for
Yeah.
the actual expedition. This is like a.
All right,
I have 1 greater healing and 2 normals.
let me navigate this menu. 1 sec.
I think we're still have to gonna use like,
While
water.
they're healing, did that trap ceiling door shut, or is it still open? Anything there?
Looking up at it, it's already shut.
Nice.
It seems that actually no, it would still be slightly open. It looks like these 2 spiders had crawled out of a vent that they had kind of opened and had been on the ceiling for maybe like a few seconds before they dropped down.
Okay, so it wasn't like a trap that we stepped on a panel.
No,
and
no,
then
no. It wasn't like a
opened.
trap door. It was like an
Okay.
actual vent that they came through.
I see.
Okay,
No.
so Elena. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Elena 14. Heal for 14. And then Hoj heal for 9. Maybe I should heal myself. Actually, I'm literally 1 hit point. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
Gray,
okay.
I must heal myself, Gray.
All good.
I can just
I also heal myself for 9.
All right.
and you're out of healer kits, right?
And my healer's kit is depleted. Yep.
You can give Gray a greater healing potion. I don't know how much that is. 4d4 plus 4.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. If you wanted to heal with that potion, it's 4d4 plus 4.
4
Yeah. And I have 2 normal healing potions. I guess I can give that to Noah.
Yeah.
Give one to Noah, one to Hoj.
I have a potion.
Thank you.
Sure. I have a superior.
Sheesh.
I guess we should restock next time, eh?
How much does it heal for? 2d4 plus 2?
For a small healing potion? Or a
Yeah.
regular healing potion? Sorry?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yes,
2d4.
2d4 plus 2. Also, if you need like a reference or something, it's all in the game information chat.
Okay.
The potions.
Do you use your own healing potion, Hoj?
No.
Oh, you used mine, then that's fine.
I haven't used it. Which one did you have?
I just had one more normal healing potion.
What is that? 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah,
I could use it, I guess.
it's up to you. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be left with one anyways.
Yeah, I'll use it.
I mean, you guys are also in Bastion. You could just leave and come back after a bit.
Yes.
So
Can I
was
use?
thinking, like, we're gonna use all our healing right now.
Can I use second
Yeah.
wind?
Second wind?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I think we could just save our potions and we can just leave. It's not like a priority thing. We're just here. Leave anytime we want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use the potion.
Okay. So, I mean, it's up to you guys what you guys want to do.
Sure.
Did we come from that north door?
You guys came from this door here.
I mean,
Okay.
but now that we're somewhat topped off again, we can explore a bit
We can
more.
continue, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, where would you like to go? The holding cells that you can see are like down here. You can see that there's like 6 or 7 of them down here. Just like small cells that are built into the actual walls themselves with these metal bars in front of them. And you can see that with a bit of investigation, honestly, it seems to you, Moray, because I think you rolled a natural 20, that some of these people were like, a lot of these people were near the backs of the cells. There's only like 1 or 2 near the front where you were.
Mm.
And the 1 or 2 that were near the front were the ones that you had seen that had these massive like cuts or things or like notches in the bones.
These are dead people, right?
Oh yeah,
Dead
they've been
people.
dead for centuries probably.
Those are just skeletons. Okay.
Yes, just skeletons. There are like some of them are like floating in the water, some of them are like face down, not really floating. They're just all present.
Loot time.
Spiders
baby.
blew up, right? There's nothing to inspect.
There's like bits and pieces. And as you kind of take a look at the actual bodies of the spiders, you can see that only the actual pressure chamber, which is the majority of its thorax, was the things that actually erupted. So the rest of the spider is, for the most part, relatively intact.
This could be useful. I mean, though, how these spiders are powered could probably help Bastion.
Let's collect a few samples and
We,
bring them back once we leave.
Oh, sure. Don't really know how these work, but there's some smarter people than us, eh?
It's not magical.
It is
not
magical.
magic. Not
How big are
magic.
the spiders, Jake?
They're
Are they-
relatively small. They're actually only about like maybe 2.5 feet wide.
Could I clean one up and toss them in my backpack?
Yeah, you could. The thorax is blown open, but the rest of it is still relatively salvageable. Just write wrecked spider, and the actual weight for the thing is about 25 pounds. Surprisingly light for something so large.
Been better.
And made of metal.
Great design. Let's see. Loot. What did you say? Broken spider?
Wrecked spider.
With a K? Yeah. R-E.
Sorry.
And
Okay.
it is 25. Wait.
You are now encumbered.
Am I?
Yes.
Who's a big, strong guy at our party? Can I give it to
Hoach.
someone else? Hoach. You look like you can carry a lot of things.
Could, yeah. How much does it weigh?
25.
That wouldn't encumber me.
Yeah, you could just toss it into the party inventory, and then Hoj, you could drag it back from the party inventory into yours.
Oh, you're right.
Party
Party
Where that at?
inventory
Where that at?
is...
At the very top right of your character sheet, there's a little button that looks like 3 people.
Got it.
Uh,
It's in there.
Wreck spider.
And then you could drag and drop it into
Yeah.
your own sheet.
Very slick.
I did it.
Nice. Additionally, if you wanted to do something like that as well, you could technically throw it into the ship. But, you know.
Party inventory makes sense.
Yeah.
We are a party.
Indeed. But yeah, you will currently find yourselves in this current room. Let me bring you guys back to the room, like the main room where you guys had entered from, so you guys can at least see what it looks like. So this is the main entranceway, like the big old open gaping door previously that you had come through. As you had walked in, there was this like glass, or sorry, not glass, like these metal bars on the left side, of which you could see past, and then this door here at the very end. Sorry, your raven did not try to open a door.
So where'd the raven come from? I didn't know it could come in here.
It can't. But in spirit, it's here. Alright, so you guys have a little bit more of a pathway and kind of decisions. So what would you like to do? The eeriness of the silence and the clicking still continues throughout the facility.
Any direction on where the clicking kind of coming from? So we
As
can
a
kind of...
general direction?
Yeah, general direction.
Give me a perception check.
Can I also?
Yes, sir. Moray, unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult to tell exactly which way, or kind of like which orientation these creatures might be, or how they might be, or where they might be, just due to the nature of the clicking. But for you, Elena, you get a little bit more of a better sense, and you can see that 100% through this door over here, there's probably more.
And guys, I think the sounds are coming from that door over there, and I just point to it. And I feel like there's a lot more. I don't know if we want to go that way.
Is that door kind of like the same iron door? No
Yep,
windows
it looks
or
like
anything?
the same iron type door that you guys had initially broken down, the one that Hoj and Moray had like
Okay.
shoved open.
Alright, I agree, Elena. We're just here to scout. If we can avoid trouble while we're here, that would be best. What about the doors directly in front of us? This one.
You had paid attention to it, and although there was like a little bit of sound, there wasn't any sort of like the mechanical whirring and clicking that you had heard previously, or at least not as much of it.
Can I try to go up to the door and try to hear?
Through it?
Like closer? Yeah.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
God damn it.
Unfortunately,
You know, it's okay.
you
Good roll.
haven't really done any sort of things like this with a metal door. So like you put your ear up to it and it's really cold. and just like the surprise from that doesn't really net you any sort of like actual results. However, you can try it as well, Murray, if you'd like.
Would love to try. Perception 9.
Much the same.
You guys
Is it-
scared of like a cold door? I don't get it. Is it really that
It's-
difficult to listen?
It just surprised me. It's just kind of cold, you know.
It's
Hoj,
cold.
you walk up to the door. It is cold, but like, you know, it doesn't really stop you from listening to the other side. And from the best that you can hear, you actually hear what sounds like flowing water. But other than that, the clicking, the whirring, the buzzing, all of that seems a little bit more quiet on the other side than they were even in your room.
Sounds like a river past this door.
Best
Maybe
not
this-
to open it. At least we flood the place more.
Could also find a way to stop the flooding if this is the source of the water.
So should we take a look at the other side?
We should. I'll make.
Are there any buckets?
I do not have any buckets in my inventory.
There, is that a philosophical question or is that a
That is an in-game. Like, are there buckets on the floor
nearby?
anywhere?
No. No, not
It's not
nearby.
philosophical.
That
Have
sounds
they
great.
invented buckets?
What are buckets, really?
It's just a container to be filled.
Sorry, I was thinking of Stanley Parable when you said buckets, and I was like, "What?"
What does Moray want to do here? We can
I
go
mean,
explore. Check out the
Leonare,
what's it called?
with your high passive perception, just as you approach that door, you realize even without making like an active perception check, you can hear and feel that the whirring gets louder in that room. The next room, there's at least 2, maybe more.
Like, is it the same sounds from the spiders? You mean?
It sounds very similar, though you can't tell if it's the exact same ones.
Oh, I hear more trouble through this door.
Yeah, we should probably avoid that. Maybe mark it down on the map to.
Moray's just gonna make a note on the map. Kind of just
You
draw a general
can
thing.
make map notes, I'm pretty sure.
Map notes.
If
Like
you
on
go
the
into-
actual starting
Yeah.
like
If
the
you
map.
go on to journal notes on the far left, you see the thing that looks like a bookmark? You could click
Oh.
create map note, and then you could click on a portion of the map.
Okay, which door was
What are
that?
you referring to?
Right? You should be able to see that. Like, here.
I
let me-
probably do. I just don't know what you're.
here,
pointing to.
I'll send it as a
Oops.
screenshot.
Yeah, I mean to open it.
Here's a screenshot there. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh.
Like, you can literally create map notes if you wanted to.
I don't see that book thing.
You don't?
Here's what I see if I'm looking at the same thing.
Oh, I think I might have not allowed you to create journal entries. No, you're not looking at the same thing. Click the bookmark on the fourth one, like on the far left. Click the bookmark.
Bookmark. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Now
yeah.
do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I put a map note here, does it?
You should just be able to create a map note.
Name more spiders beyond here.
Here be spiders.
Flowy water.
Can you guys hear the? Can you guys see the map notes?
Mm-hmm.
I see yeet and I see AB. I don't see anything else.
I don't see other people's mappings.
Yeah, I don't see
Well, I
mine
can't
either.
see anything, period, because it's dark.
That is fair.
Where's the note located? I'll try to read it if I can.
You put it behind the door, Moray. It's on the other side of the door.
Oh, how do I do
Alright.
that?
have
How
the
did I do
create
that?
map
Here,
note
I moved it back
icon.
onto your side.
Oh,
we should make
that
make the notes in braille so
that
that
is
our
cool.
blind
Dude.
friend
This,
can read
this
it.
feels like Dark Souls.
Big chest ahead. Let's go.
Toggle notes display?
Yeah, on the left side, if you click journal notes, like the actual thing, journal notes,
Yeah.
it should start showing up. And then if you click toggle notes display, it should just start showing up, I'm pretty sure. Or it turns it off. I don't know what it does.
I don't. It doesn't
don't see
do anything
mine.
Does not do
for me.
anything, but I dropped the note there. That was just kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't see other people's notes. So.
I can't see others. Yeah.
If you have to you have to click the journal notes tab on the very left.
I think you actually have to be where the
Oh.
the note is.
Where is the note?
It's like right here.
It's like right here.
Oh, I see it.
I'm
I'm gay.
Just open the
Oh,
door.
okay, I
That's
see
the
it
note?
now. I'm gay. Yes, I see it now.
Okay, I see. I'm gay.
Yes.
You made a
Okay.
journal note that says more spiders beyond here, flowy water, which is objectively wrong because I told you entirely different things about behind that door.
Oh, is it not this door?
No,
I thought it was. Oh,
Uh,
you're maybe talking about that
the
door.
Legionnaire door is the one that has more spiders
Oh,
beyond it. The door
then
that
what the-
you were up against was that there was flowing water and less mechanical noise.
Okay.
Like in Dark Souls notes.
It's just the Dark Souls. That's just completely wrong.
It's like secret
It's like
here,
not-
hit.
Yeah. It's fun.
It says something, but whole. It's normal notes.
Okay. I'm down to go to the reception area. Because I think both these doors are kind of sus for now.
I mean, we can check the water, the one with the water, right?
Isn't that the one with the mechanical noises though? Or
That's
No.
No, it's the other one.
okay.
Yeah, we could
Well,
probably
that's
try
one
that.
of those,
As long as we
yeah.
can close it after, not
Water
flood the
door.
place. Flood
Wait, it
door.
doesn't sound like the door is like submerged in water
No,
or
it
anything,
just sounds
right?
like
Like the
there's
other
water
side.
past there.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. There's water past on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. There's no like
Alright.
water coming in from under the door or something like that. Okay.
It's
I
not
mean,
like
there
it's
probably
being held
is.
back.
But if it
Alright.
was, the water level wouldn't be that different from the other side of the door.
They'd be coming from like the top of the door.
Fair. Okay. Let's open it up.
Opened it up.
Open sesame. The door
Probably still tough
opens.
to open. Hmm?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was gonna be hard to open because of the water.
No. The door opens relatively
It's equal.
easy. You kind of like, you pull on it and you kind of, this one, luckily for some reason, the actual door knob isn't as rusted as the other door is. So you manage to turn it about a quarter of the way and that actually allows you to open it. And it kind of, and it, and this massive, like squealing, rusty door opens to reveal to the other side what appears to be a rather long hallway and a small room that seems to be open on the right side. Glancing into the room just from where you're currently standing, you can see that the interior of that room seems to have quite a lot of what appears to be like crates, chests, and like shelves just full of random bits and pieces. Directly ahead, as you're kind of looking forward, you can see that it seems to be some sort of like long hallway that ends in what appears to be the beginning of like maybe a sort of natural looking cave. And you can see the beginnings of what appears to be like water that's just lapping up against the end of this hallway. Or sorry, actually no, there would be water the entire way, but there'd be like more water. I guess.
But I'll make sure there's no more mechanical noises. This direction.
Give me a perception check. From the best that you can tell, there doesn't seem to be any sort of like more mechanical whirring. At least, yeah, not immediately obvious.
So,
Let's explore.
yeah, I
Pages.
can't really hear anything here. No mechanical whirring.
There's a lot
Or
of
nothing.
stuff here. We should probably go through it and see what's in these crates.
As all of you kind of walk into that actual room itself, you can see that there is a lot of just random bits and pieces. The majority of it appears to be like equipment. You see bits of like old rusted armor, like leather armor that's been rotting to pieces. You see what appears to be like, you know, some weapons, a Morningstar here, a glaive there, quite a lot of like ranged weaponry as well. You see like maybe a dozen like crossbows, and like half a dozen longbows. There's also one great bow that seems to have been made of some sort of unique material that doesn't appear to be wood. That is in all the way in like the back of the room, inside of what appears to be like a small glass display case. Other than that, like, the room is really disorganized and it's very difficult to tell exactly what's in here, but you could spend some time in here to try and search and see if there's anything useful.
Cool. Yeah, let's come back to here, eh? We just make sure that we got everything.
It's not really going
Mm.
anywhere.
That bow looks interesting.
Oh, a boy. Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like
I mean,
we should take that one. That one seems kind of
Could
more.
we inspect it a little bit
unique.
more?
are you sure about that?
I mean, it's not like the trap's going to be triggered, right? If we take it.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Can I check
Feet on
for
a clear.
traps?
You can certainly check for traps. Give me an investigation check. Are you specifically checking the entire room, or are you checking just that one display case?
Well, around the display case, just to see if like it would be triggered if we took the bow.
Okay, go for it. Give me an investigation check. Since you're inspecting just the display case with a 19, you find that it isn't trapped. However, the display case itself is locked.
But like, is it encased in just like something that we can just break through, or is it like some like special?
It looks
enclosure?
incredibly easy to break through. It's like a thin layer of glass on the top. It looks incredibly easy.
It's a Skyrim display case.
Yeah, kind of.
And just pops open.
No, it doesn't look trapped.
There's a lock on the front of it. And you would know that because of the nature of where you guys currently are, there's no way it's magically trapped, so there's no way it's an invisible trap.
Is it electrically trapped?
From Elena's investigation, it doesn't appear to be plugged into anything, and the small brass contraptions that you've seen on the nets that the spiders had shot, it doesn't appear to be attached to any of the display cases on here either,
Okay.
unless it's on the interior of it, which would be really impressive. Though highly unlikely.
Up to you. I don't need a bow.
I think
Or maybe just try unlocking it.
I can try lockpicking it.
Yeah, you certainly could. Give me a thieves'
Okay.
tools check with yeah.
Thieves' tools. Wow.
23. Absolutely zero issue. The lock is unfortunately a little bit rusty, but essentially what you do is you just like, instead of removing the entire lock, you just pick it to the point where you can remove the cuff that's actually attached to the body of the lock, and you just break that thing open easily.
Nice.
But yeah, you open it. Inside is what appears to be a bow made of some sort of rather large bones.
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 Oh, bones.
Was there anyone in the other room missing a couple bones?
No, because this bone is strange because it's so large. It would not fit on any humanoid-sized person. Maybe a giant? But it looks to be like a combination of some sort of like rib bone or something else with like another rib bone. But the bow itself is actually like a great bow. It's not a small bow.
Pretty good.
Oh, I mean, even if no one can use it, we can probably sell it for a pretty penny. You know, be nice to be rewarded for our dangerous exploits.
Hey, we get paid a salary. Come on.
A bow, I think, yeah.
Yeah, our lives are precious.
Okay. I'll put that in the party inventory. Jay.
Mhm. Go for it.
I think Gray can use that bow now.
Great.
Yeah.
Would you like a
How
giant,
big is it?
bow?
This is like
That
this
sounds
is
fun.
the weapon like categorization for this is great bow. So like this is a strength weapon.
Oh, this.
Oh.
A little bit too heavy for me.
Yeah, This
I have
thing
no
is
arrows.
like from tip to tip, it's like 4 feet.
Yeah, that's a little bit too cumbersome for me.
It's also really heavy. The entire thing is like 20 pounds.
What strength do you need to wield it?
I believe it was 16.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Sheesh.
The damage goes off Dex.
No, the damage goes off of strength.
Okay.
What is
So
the
this
damage?
This is the dex bow, the great bow. So the great bow's damage is 2d8 piercing. Plus your
Not bad
con
at all.
mod, or sorry, plus your strength mod, regardless.
That's a lot of damage for a ranged weapon.
However, it requires a
And
bonus
you
action.
can sneak attack.
It is a bonus action to set up.
To load and action to shoot.
Yep.
Nice.
And you can only use strength for it. You cannot use dex for it.
Only our Dex people can use it. So 16, that'd be Millionaire, Hoj.
I don't have 16
Great.
strength yet.
Oh, no. Great.
I don't think anyone else uses strength other than Leader.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I
we're a
will
Dex
later,
party.
but not yet.
wait, sorry. What was the thing for heavy armor plate? Was plate 15?
Thing.
It was 15. Oh, so this would be also required strength 15. Sorry. Not 16.
So far away from me.
It's just me.
All right,
I think
we'll
so.
keep it in the
Yeah.
party inventory for now, and we'll
For now,
deal
yeah.
with
I
it later.
guess.
Here, I'll just
Okay,
drop
then.
it into your party inventory for you.
Sounds good.
Okay. We'll look into it.
It's up to you. You don't have to use it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
you
Does
know,
it use bone arrows too, Jake?
Sorry?
Does it use bone arrows or some shit like that?
No.
Regular arrows.
Do you need like custom big ass arrows?
No. It just uses regular arrows. However,
Regular.
it still requires the bonus action to set up. And I was wrong with the 4 feet. This thing's like 6 feet tall.
Oh
Dang.
shit.
It has like a stand for it as well.
That's
Oh,
sick.
damn.
I'll use it.
So essentially what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use a bonus action, set it up, and then you start shooting. But the instant you move, or if the instant you like are forced to move or anything like that, you have to set it up again.
Were there any arrows in this room?
Probably. There's a bunch of barrels just full of random arrows and random things. You literally walk, like, as you walk up to the barrel full of arrows, you kind of glance into the barrel right beside it, and you just see, like, maybe like 100 daggers in that barrel, all of them rusty, of just various different designs.
Yeah, well, yeah, we could just come back later, eh?
Yeah.
Take an inventory.
Let's come back later.
Leonaire, as you walk out, you spot something as well alongside the side of the wall, and you kind of go over, you pull out a small box, and you see what appears to be a flintlock rifle.
Ooh.
Oh,
Gone.
cool. Looks kind of familiar. Didn't we just see a bunch of these?
I was in the gunsmith. In the other city.
What's the condition of it?
Terrible. It also requires repairs.
Of course.
Well, I mean, because Bastion can always use more rifles.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to wait for new guns to be built. Maybe it could be repaired.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A repair would take significantly less time comparatively to a full new construction. But yeah, you guys are kind of glancing down this hallway. You could begin to see that the actual hallway seems to feather out into like a more wide open area. Maybe what appears to be like some sort of cave or cavern. You're not entirely sure.
Do I see
Oh.
that like one passage to the left?
You do. You see what
Jake,
appears to
before
be
we
like.
press on,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
can I check what state that armor was in that you mentioned, as well as the Morningstar? Or were they just
The Morning Star is really rusty and probably not in the best state. The actual pieces of armor, like the breastplates, there's like a chainmail, all of them are in terrible states. Like they've probably been sitting here for hundreds of years.
Okay. Is most of the metal objects in this room pretty rusted?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I want to kind of just slowly walk up to that corridor and just peek the corner.
You glance around and it appears to be a door.
Oh. Do I... Okay, I'm going to go up to the door and try to hear behind it.
Okay, give me a perception check. You kind of are listening in to the other side of the door, and although there's not too much, you do hear like the slow whirling and kind of ticking of probably something in there, and you don't know if it's the spider, or if it's another creature.
Guys, I hear some more of those strange noises behind this door. I think there might be another one in there, but I don't hear that many noises, so it's probably just one or two or something.
Oh yeah, let's wait for a second, eh?
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
make a map note.
Just for reference.
More spiders beyond.
Okay, I guess Leonard will take a look at the water here.
You walk over to the actual water itself, and you can feel like the actual shift from the water that you're currently standing in to the water that you're looking at in front of you. This water seems to flow ever so slightly, and it's not like a rapid flow or anything, but it is a slow, kind of very steady flow, and you can see that because of that there hasn't been any sort of like growth or algae or anything on top of it. It's relatively clean and kind of clear, surprisingly.
Is it-
Leonard.
Is it pretty deep or?
Glancing down into the actual room itself, you have dark vision, you can see into it. It seems to be relatively deep. Like at least 5, maybe 10 feet. So this would be, it'd be 5-10 feet from where you're currently standing, so it definitely gets deeper as you go in. And you see on the bottom of this area what appears to be like metal grated walkways that seems to have collapsed into the actual water itself.
Is that like here, or is it?
Yeah, it would have lined up with where you're currently standing, and it would have like kind of spread out on top of this reservoir.
Yeah, I want to take a swim, or?
Moray is an exceptional swimmer. So he doesn't see any like robots or anything. It just looks like an empty cave. I imagine the robots would be very don't really want to come here.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
From the best that you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything in the water. At least there shouldn't be.
Can I look as well?
Yes, you could certainly do so as well. Yeah, no, there's nothing in the water.
All right. Moray's gonna.
You do see what appears to be like a small fish or two, but like other than that, nothing else.
Yeah.
Right, Moray's gonna jump right in.
Okay. Yeah, Moray, as you jump in, you die. No, I'm kidding.
Typical.
Glancing around at the actual water itself, it's clean, it's clear, and it's honestly very refreshing. It's a little too clear. It's a little too cold. And you realize, oh, there's probably a reason why this is so freezing cold. Give me a con save.
Wait. I have resistance.
To what?
To cold.
Cold. Okay, you have advantage on this. Wait, what do you have resistance from cold from?
I think my character. He grew up in the water or something.
Race.
Ocean. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, you're fine. The actual cold of the water, it doesn't shock you.
It is refreshing.
It is refreshing. It is still cold. Like, the water itself is like maybe half of a degree above zero.
Guys, come in. The water's fine.
Oh,
Start swimming.
really? Okay, let me click.
I'll watch from here.
Yeah. The water at the edge where you guys are currently standing in is actually relatively warm. It's not like, it's a little chilly, sure, but it's not to the point where it feels like it's about to freeze. However, does anybody step into the water with Moray?
Yeah, I think since Mori said it was okay, Leonel will put down his lantern and he'll jump in.
Okay. Since you jumped in, give me a con save. Yeah.
Oh, no.
The instant you jump into the water, you lose your breath. And you realize, oh, he fucking lied to me. This water is fucking freezing. You surface. Give me an athletics check just to see if you can maintain yourself over the water with the freezing temp. You have disadvantage because you're freezing.
Okay. I have a swimsuit, does that help?
Oh, you have a swimsuit? Never mind, you're fine. Yeah,
Okay.
you pop your head out of the water, and immediately the rest of you see that Leonard, like his entire body is shaking.
I'm not made for cold. I'm made for the warm swamps.
What did you mean by the water is fine, Maury?
It's perfect. I love this.
You're crazy.
Maury is just gonna keep diving around and exploring. Do a quick scout for
Honestly,
the cave,
for
I
you,
guess.
Maury, water's fine. It's
Yeah,
a little bit of
perfect.
a flow, and you realize this is probably some sort of Arctic flow. If not, sorry, not an Arctic flow, like a snow melt.
Mm. Okay.
Which is surprising,
I'm not.
considering it's summer. Or spring, sorry. Or like late spring.
Okay, Maury is just gonna swim around,
Mhm.
maybe all across, and see what he sees.
How tall is Bastion? Like, does it have snow at the peaks?
It does have snow at the peaks,
Ooh.
Okay, so I guess it'd just be the melt from the peaks.
presumably.
Unless this is just like they found out a way to make indoor snow. Those pesky Dwemer, man.
They're out here
Probably
making
from a
artificial
mountain.
ski hills. That's why Moray keeps disappearing. He keeps.
Going to Bastion's ski hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maury's just displaying his exceptional swimming speed and
The
going all the way around.
the height of Bastion is approximately like just slightly smaller than Everest.
What the fuck?
It's massive. Like
Huge.
Bastion is fucking gigantic.
So you'd be able to see like Bastion from like most of the continent.
Not necessarily most of the continent, because the continent is rather large, but you would be able to see it from any point where you would like have a relatively clear line of sight to the area. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that big. I thought it was just like a large mountain.
No. It's massive. Like you can see on the
It's
scale
big.
of the actual picture for Bastion.
All right, so we're basically Nepal right now. We're just
This mountain that you see in the background is how large Bastion is. Like that's actually Bastion.
huge.
He's a big boy.
So the higher we go, we need oxygen to breathe.
The higher you go, maybe.
I didn't know such a description. Oh yeah, Jake, for facilities, you gotta add my binary later. I gotta build that up.
You haven't gotten it started yet.
gotta-
You've only done the research for it.
Yeah, I gotta add it up, Jake. I gotta, I gotta start building.
when you get it, I will add it. Because currently the facilities that you guys have, I believe, are just the smithy, the alchemy, and the gunsmith shop. Oh, that should say current empty facilities 3, not 5. Oops. Oh, there you go. And what those mean is that you can give them upgrades, potentially. Faster speed, things like that. If that's something that you want to do. If it's something you don't want to do, chances are some of them will be doing it on their own regardless. But yeah.
So you think, but we did make one facility already, or gunsmith.
Mhm.
And the alchemists.
And alchemist, yeah.
Oh, and alchemist.
You guys brought her tools, and Ebron basically got them all set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you're kind of glancing around, you see Moray kind of splashing in and out of the water like a fish. He's really enjoying himself. The rest of you are kind of really cold, Leonare especially, given that your entire body is now soaked.
Oh,
It's not happy
I
about
think I have
that.
resistance to cold as well.
Oh, do you?
I think I have to
Isn't
double
it
check.
Cold climates?
Mountain born. It's cold climate, I think, or high altitude. Maybe it's high altitude.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would not apply to this. Oh, would it? You know what? Sure, fuck it. I'll say it does. So you
A
would have
mountain
advantage on the
born?
con saves.
Yeah.
If you wanted to step into the
Oh.
water.
Well, Moray, if
No, yeah, I
enemy
do have I have resistance to cold damage. I'm also acclimated to high altitude, including at elevations above 20,000 feet.
Boom, there you go.
Interesting.
I can just climb this shit.
Yeah. The mountain itself, yes. Nobody's tried to climb it from the outside yet, so you could.
Oh, you could be the first.
Yeah.
You
Conquer
could.
Mount Bastion.
Yeah. Take some oxygen tanks. You'll be fine. There'll be just a mountain of corpses at the top. But yeah. So, Moray, you do a little bit of exploring. Give me a perception check just to see if there's anything exceptional that you see.
17.
So from the best that you can do, from the best that you can see as you're kind of going around, in here, you see what appears to be like a little bit of a strange leakage. As you see like 2 large containers that seem to be full of some sort of liquid, and glancing into them and smelling them, it doesn't smell very nice, but you can't tell what the liquids are because they both look like water. However, you can tell that they don't seem normal. Like they're not water, 100%.
2 strange liquid smells nice.
Smells? No. They smell bad.
Smells bad.
Yeah.
And they're
But look
in like
like
a
water.
container or something.
But they look like water, yes. And one of them is
Oh, they
leaking into the water that you're in.
Hmm.
One of them is leaking into the water.
Yep.
Wait,
Do I notice anything? Am I getting like attack, damage, blah blah blah?
No, but I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Do I notice this thing leaking as well, or no? It's just leaning.
From your distance, no. It just seems like normal water.
Character con save 22.
You're fine, but you can feel like a light stinging sensation the longer you stay in this vicinity of the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna
In your skin.
make a note and then start moving away.
Yeah, it
Go back.
doesn't seem normal to say the very least.
No. Okay. What's up? What's up here? North?
It seems to continue on. Like the natural cave actually shallows out, so the water gets more shallow, and it gets into like a bit of an actual cave area.
Okay.
It seems to lead further on into like another portion. If you go over down here,
On my way.
you see several entrances. You see one that's down here.
Okay.
That kind of like shallows out a little bit, and it seems to go into the same type of water that you guys were previously in, like the little bit warmer, a little bit nicer. You see over here, there seems to be like a massive stone door that just seems to be kind of there. What appears to be a lever beside it, though you don't know if that lever actually activates that door or if it does something else. And over here, as soon as you get a little bit closer, you kind of pull yourself out of the deeper water, you realize, oh, that mechanical whirring is really fucking loud in this area. Like, there is something or someone else in there. And you immediately kind of like sink back into the water just to
conceal myself. Yeah.
You're like, it's probably not a good idea to be there at this moment, at least not by yourself.
Okay. No, I will take that information back to the team. Burst out of the water.
You find anything?
Oh, there's too many things in this cave. And then Maury's just gonna relay like what he found to the north, the path there, the leaking fluids into the thing.
Mhm.
That he felt strange.
Hmm.
There's a path going down back into the other door that we saw. There's a path to our direct right with a door and a lever beside it. And then the strangest one to our top right, it was the loudest mechanical sound I've heard. Did it sound like a spider, Jake?
No. You're not supposed to see that.
Brass guardian.
Oh,
Let's turn around, guys.
Oops. No. This seems fine. Fuck.
nothing there. Okay.
Whatever it was much louder than the spiders.
Oh, I
There's
see.
definitely something there.
Should definitely be careful of that, eh?
Yeah.
How deep is the water here?
It's quite.
Where you're
Yeah.
currently standing, it's not that deep. It's like maybe like a foot and a half deep. But as soon as you step out into the actual cavern or the cave, you can see that it gets much deeper, much quickly, like much more quick. Maybe like 6 or 7 steps into the room, and it's already probably like chest high.
Is there a source of where the water's coming from, or?
Did you want to try and determine?
I would have liked to determine as I was swimming around if I spotted it or not.
Give me a nature check. You did determine a source. There was a source underneath the actual surface of the water up here. So like the water was flowing in from there, and it seems to be flowing out on the right.
Flowing out where?
Most likely this room. Either into that room and then out, so from somewhere on the other side of that room, or something else. You also, as you were swimming, because you rolled so high in your like perception and everything, saw that there was like 3 metal tubes here, 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 and here. Which is very likely where some of that water is also flowing out.
So there's definitely water coming in to the side, and then I saw some tubes or pulling the water in to the right. So we could dam it up. I don't know what the water is being used for. It's all a mystery. I just know that the water's coming in, water's coming out.
Wait, Jake, do we know Bastion has a water issue? In fresh
Bastion
water?
has a freshwater issue, yes.
Okay.
Well, it's not so much an issue as in it's just a little bit difficult. There is an area where there is like a groundwater source, like a well, just outside of Bastion's walls. Or sorry, not Bastion's walls. Just outside of Bastion's like interior first floor. You also know that the entire lake to the north is all freshwater as well. However, it's not clean, but it is freshwater.
Is this cleaner?
Oh,
ignoring
ignoring
potions and whatever.
ignoring the chemical spill significantly. This is like literally fresh spring water that's been filtered through a bunch of like actual flow from the top of the mountain. Yeah, this is definitely cleaner.
Could be some kind of system.
I think we made a good discovery.
You think this
Indeed.
is the cistern?
Sorry?
I think
You think this is the cistern?
What is a cistern? Am I missing? I feel like I know.
Like
Basement for water, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it.
A cistern is a waterproof receptacle for holding liquids, usually water. Oh, kind of. Technically, yeah.
like purposely made, or is it just
You can't really tell. This seems to be artificial. However, the cave where all this water is it looks very natural.
With regards to the barrels or the potions, whatever it is, in that small room, Was
the
it like
two
just
containers?
two containers? Was it just like a small leak, or was it something that could be removed?
It was a very
like,
small leak. Like one of
Uh,
them, like both containers were made of metal, but it seemed that one of them had like maybe a hole had rusted through one of the bottoms of one. You're not entirely sure. Or something
and
like
that entire room is like kind of also in water too, or
Yeah, the entire no. So like, sorry, the entire room is not in the water. The majority of it is actually just like elevated enough that it's not in the water.
I see. Okay. And then this is kind of flowing, so it doesn't stay concentrated.
Mhm.
Whatever, however long it was leaking, at least.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
So,
So what do you guys want to do?
should we explore? I guess the
I
map
don't
that
know.
bunch is placing.
You guys can handle the temperature. More fresh
Oh,
some water.
I don't know about that. I'm used to the marshes, but cold water is not my thing.
Maybe we can wait for someone to build a bridge.
Maybe we can wait to explore the drier area.
Mm-hmm. We can come back.
But I think Bastion could use this fresh water.
Yeah, that'd be really good for Bastion as a whole. So I think we've
I
already
mean-
made quite a discovery.
But yeah, I mean, I could use it for my new vinery I'm going to set up.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more important than just for wine, but
No.
We gotta make sure it's safe.
Ooh, that's cool.
Is the mechanical Goliath eavesdropping in our conversation?
Don't worry about it.
well, as the
Yeah.
clicking getting louder.
What's with all that clicking? Thump, thump, thump. Okay. Let's go back and take a look at the other side of this place.
Yeah, let's try to document everything.
So there's 2 rooms of clicking. And what is it? Something through this way?
2 rooms of clicking, 1 room of like kind of like an armory. And then multiple paths past a riverbed, lake, cave well of sorts, whatever it is. And this is kind of like when we first came in, the
Yeah.
main area.
Yep.
Remind me, what do we see in the reception hallway thing? Anything like any buttons or power, something like that?
No, it seems to be just like a bunch of desks with like random shit all over it.
Okay.
The actual desks themselves are old, rusted, and you can see that they had originally like a metal surface and probably like some wood overlay on top, but the actual wood has like rotted away. The metal is excuse me, and the metal is rotting as well. Or sorry, not rotting. The metal is rusting as well. Whatever paperwork or books or bindings or whatever that would have been here previously is gone or has like melted away from time, or the water has gotten onto it and destroyed it. There is what appears to be like 3 or 4 leather bound what seems to be tomes, but as you're getting a little bit of a closer look, you see that the leather bound, like the actual outside leather, is perfectly fine. However, the interior of the book has probably been eaten away and the actual paper itself is no longer there.
Oh, unfortunate.
You at this current moment, you can look through the kind of like bars and give me a perception check, those of you who are kind of looking through.
Ooh.
Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, for those of you who are
Oh,
kind of like
everyone.
peeking through the actual other side, you see what appears to be like a large container, like a large glass like cabinet almost. Inside the cabinet is what appears to be like rows and rows of shackles, manacles.
Interesting.
All of them rusted to pieces, and some of them rusted into one another. But it's just something that you spot near the end of it. You also spot what appears to be like a skeleton on the ground, over here specifically. You see that skeleton, and then like just underneath the actual skeleton is what appears to be the body of a brass spider.
Like, can we tell it's deactivated?
Oh yeah, there's no clicking or whirring or anything coming from it. It's silent.
Condition though. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yep. The condition is the same as the one that you guys had seen, or the ones that you guys had encountered. The back thorax has been blown open and out, and you can see shards of its brass containment all over this like skeleton. You see a large chunk of one piece like buried straight in the guy's forehead, or the nose. You can't tell.
It's a good thing that didn't happen to us.
Oh, yeah, and these bones, are they like human? Are they
Give me a
gnomes?
nature check. Oh, sorry, I
Can you
think you had done
listen?
that check before, but I'm just gonna ask for it here.
Medicine check?
Yeah, medicine check or nature check. Either one is fine.
I would like to know as well.
Yeah, you can make one as well. Elena and Moray, the two of you as you're kind of looking, I mean, it's humanoid. It's probably some sort of human, elf, one of those probably. Leonare, you get a little bit of a better look. Unfortunately, through the bars, it's very difficult to see what it is, but you could definitely tell that it's probably like a 95% chance it's a human, but you'd have to double check to kind of like inspect the body.
Ah. Wondering. Be weird if like these steam creatures enslaved their creators or something. They all collapsed. So should we go through one of the final doors?
I'd like to go through this one.
Everyone
First,
ready?
listen what's behind it before going.
There's nothing.
Well, if you're sure.
What's behind door number 3?
Give me the ear. Give me the perception.
The ear check.
Yeah, the ear check.
Perception.
You hear much of what Elena had heard on the other door in the hallway. And you can probably assume that it's probably the same door.
Same room.
Oh,
Or
same door.
same room, yeah. You hear what appears to be like one, maybe two things behind the door. At
Spiders.
most. Yeah.
Should we attack it? We do have the advantage now.
Maybe flank it from both sides.
Yeah, break down the door both at the same time.
As you try to open the door, Moray, you could tell that
Accidentally
it's
clicked
locked.
that. that wasn't me trying to open it.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
I think we could do it. Maybe we gotta find a way to deal with these pesky explosions.
Yeah.
What if I maybe I'll throw it against the wall? Maybe that'll help.
Either that or wrap it in a net, trap it.
Yeah.
Drop it or something else. Say.
Yeah.
Could I run into the armory and pick up a bow and crossbow, Jake? Or something?
Sure. You pick up the bow, you realize the wooden limb disintegrates in your hands.
Perfect.
Pick up the crossbow, and the wooden arm where the crossbow would normally go, you think is fine, until you start winding it back, and then you realize, 1, the string snaps, 2, the wood snaps. You're lucky you didn't get any splinters.
Perfect. All right. I run back. I'm ready.
Check out the bone one. Does the string look okay?
The bone one's string, honestly, looks
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
It was well maintained in a glass container.
You kind of pull on it, and you realize the string is made of like a different material than normal. However, it is still as flexible and like stringy as expected.
This laner could use that. I think is somebody only one who could use a 15 strength bow.
I think so.
Okay.
You could station yourself right here and just take pot shots inside.
Yeah. So I have the flame something arrows. Flame iron jams?
Oh, those work.
I'll have those.
Yeah, you certainly could use them if you'd like.
Alright. I'll try and use the bow.
Okay, the bow is now in your hands. What kind of pincer attack are you guys setting up? Are you guys going to the other side, or is it like who's going on the other side and who's going?
So
on
we
the
have
side?
Elena, Mora, and Leonaire on the south-facing door.
What's
and
Hodge
everyone
doing
else
all
is
the way
on
over
the-
there?
I don't even know where anyone is. I can't see shit.
Here, I'll drag you back to the party.
Ta-da!
I just kept getting collided with everything, so I don't even know.
You should have fog of war though. You should be able to see.
Yeah,
There's-
it just tells me collide like constantly.
Yeah, so you could relatively usually you could tell if there's like a door or anything nearby because of like yeah. So unfortunately, because you guys are not dark vision havers, you struggle to see. Did you want to light a torch, Hoj? You could.
Well, I thought we were gonna be. Well, if I'm sticking with the people, like that have the light.
Leonaire
Shouldn't be
has a
that-
light, but Leonaire is going on the other side.
Oh, he's on the other side. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I
we're
can
on
go with the
the-
light side. I'll go with the
Yeah.
non-dark vision side.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Team non-dark vision.
Team dark vision versus team non-dark vision.
All right, I like that. So the
Okay.
dark visions come to the entrance, except
Isn't
Leonaire.
it 2 to 4?
That's fine.
Fair enough.
Nah, I'd
Is
win.
it?
No, I'd win. Okay.
Are we missing?
No.
Noah?
Everybody
Where's Noah?
is in the right place. Did you guys want to try those doors now?
Indeed.
Okay, I might have to be here for Grace.
Yeah,
Um,
Moray, you try
what
that door,
position is
it's
that?
locked.
Is it lock pickable?
Yes, it does appear to have like an actual lockpick.
Okay.
Hoj, Gray,
shall.
Noah, and Leonaire, you're looking at that door and you realize it's locked as you try it.
I
Is
have
it a
lockpicking.
metal door?
I have these tools.
It is a metal door, yes.
Like these ones. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Alright.
know when you want me to roll,
Yeah,
Jake.
I'm a rogue.
Both
I
of
have
you
these-
roll me a thieves tools check. 20. 13. Okay. Moray, you get your door open relatively easily. That door becomes unlocked and you're like pretty confident that you can just push open the door. Hoj, unfortunately, as you try and unlock the door, there's like a little too much rust in the actual lock itself, or the tumblers just aren't going into the right place. Like your pick isn't finding the right, the bind, and it's not going in. It's not working. So that door is currently, unfortunately, still locked. You can try again.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Give me another thief's soul check. Moray, do you open that door as soon as you
Piece of
unlock it?
shit.
Or
No. I'm waiting.
so what signal are you waiting for?
Good question. Let's see. Leonaire could flash his lantern down here.
You can't see through that. Like that's a solid wall, and then that door
I
is
know it's
also
a solid wall,
metal.
but I'm wondering like if I can
Oh yeah, you can see like over
Yeah.
here, if that's what you mean.
like kind of like the light. I don't know if there's a light in that direction. Do you know what I mean? Like if I go here or something.
Did you tell Leonaire that?
No, I did not tell Leonaire that. I will go and say I will go up to Leonaire and be like, where's Leonaire?
Underneath Gray.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Lee
pick
Gray
this
or...
lock. I can't do it.
Oh, come on, Oj. All right, let me help.
Thing's
Oh.
made out of freaking.
You managed to get the lock open relatively easily, and you're fairly confident that Hoj scooted a lot of the rust out of the way for you.
Oj, you just gotta, look here. Oh, nope, I did not try to do that. Ignore.
Okay, because I was gonna be like, I mean, if the door is unlocked now, so if you wanted to, you could.
Leonard, just shine your torch down the hallway. I'll see the light, and we'll enter.
Okay, we'll
Wait a
open that
second.
once.
Okay.
Alright, y'all ready?
Ready.
Okay, I'll try and touch. Right.
Breach.
Breach, breach, breach.
Breach, breach, breach.
Reach.
Go, go, go.
All of you open the doors at the same time into a completely empty room.
I dive on the floor. I dolphin dive.
Yeah, Hoju dolphin dive. You throw a grenade. There's a flashbang that goes off in your imagination. But all of you walk into the room and kind of like immediately prepare for a fight. However, at this current moment, you don't see anything. Those of you with a 16 passive perception glance up, and you can see that there is a grate that has just closed as you had walked in.
What the?
Oh, they're up there.
Hey, come down.
What are you guys looking at? What?
Something scurried right into the rafters.
They're trying to ambush us, just like those other spiders.
Wonder. Do I need to see the creatures to be able to cast? What is it called?
You
Can't see
can't
shit.
cast anything.
Vicious mockery.
You can't cast anything.
Oh, you're right.
But you can,
You're right.
You can
You
mock
still-
it. I'm not going to
you can
stop you
insult
from
them. Fashion,
mocking
man.
it, but it's not going to have
We're
the
in
magical
fashion.
effect of actually, doing anything.
I'm just gonna mock it anyway. He's like, come back, counter. Okay.
And also, I don't
alright.
think you need to. I think just the creature just has to be able to hear you within range.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. As all of you find yourselves in the room, unfortunately, there's no creature to kind of attack or be attacked by. But glancing at the actual area itself, you can see that it appears to be like maybe 4 sets of tables that are set up in sort of like a almost meeting kind of way. You can see that they're either pointed at one another or something, and there's like this larger table in the center where they probably could have put other things on. This is where they played D&D. No, I'm kidding. There's a lot of like leather bound remnants of tables, or like of books in the center of that table. Upon the desks you see like dried out ink wells, a few quills, things like that probably at one point would have been used. However, nothing of real note can really be found here. You do see beside each of the tables is what appears to be like a small stand for weapons, and each of them had like a spear as well as a longbow, but they're all kind of rotting to pieces, and the spear has fallen into multiple places, and the longbow is completely unusable at this point.
do the notes say anything?
You try and read one of the notes, and it just falls apart in your hands. There's a very high humidity in this area due to the proximity of so much water, even on the ground. It seems that the water's just soaked into any sort of thing that would have been related to paper, wood, and just like eaten away at it.
So it's not legible, I guess.
Oh, completely illegible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It doesn't look like there's much.
There does appear to be another door in the back of this room. However, looking at this door, this is like a solid steel plate door. It's set into the actual sides, and you can see that there is no like proper that's not true. There is like an actual lock, but it's in like the very center of the door, and you can see that it appears to be like almost like designed like a safe. Like the actual door itself opens on a wide swing, and the door looks very heavy. If you were to try and get into there, it would be very difficult.
Do we see any key nearby?
Give me a perception check or an investigation. Actually, investigation check specifically to see if you could find a key in this room. Unfortunately,
Yeah, so
no key comes to your sight.
During that time,
Deep as the
nothing
water.
jumped on Mori, right?
Sorry?
Nothing jumped down?
No, nothing's jumped down on Amore.
Oof. Cool. So, you find anything good?
No, just everything's drenched here. The water's ate away any of the notes that could have been useful. There
When
is
you,
that door over there, but looks like it needs a large key in the center.
When you when you were swimming, did you see the back of the room?
No, there was no path to this area, from what I could tell. There is the water intake, or where the water's flowing from. It will be in that area, but other than that, there was nothing of note.
Oh,
Could we put our ears against this metal door?
Sure. You put your ears up against that metal door. Give me a perception check. You can't hear anything behind it.
Oh, okay.
Elena, the door is solid. And maybe it's too thick. Maybe it's something else. You're not entirely sure. You just can't hear anything behind it.
Okay. And didn't see anything that looked like a key in this general area.
Not
Okay.
in this room, no.
Okay.
Wait, does it have a keyhole or no?
It does.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a giant hole in the center. Is it like a typical key, or is it some kind of specialized?
Kind of glancing into it, you realize it is some sort of specialized key. It looks like, just kind of glancing around on the interior of it using just like your dark vision, you can see that it has notches and things away from center. Like, it would be really, really difficult to replicate this kind of key without some precision machining.
Okay. And this door looks extra heavy.
Yep, real hefty.
Okay.
Can I search like this room, like
Sure. What are you looking for?
like down here? You said there was like shackles and bodies.
Yes, there are. Give me an investigation check. Ooh, okay. You do actually find something very interesting. You find what appears to be 4, like, clubs. And then on a closer inspection, the clubs at the very bottom of them seems to have the same brass, like, spinning contraption that the net had. And kind of looking at it, you pull accidentally on the top of it, and the entire thing energizes.
Ooh.
What?
What's going
Huh.
on?
I don't know. I did something to this club and now it lit up.
It is a metal club as well, not a wooden one.
oh, watch out! Could hurt you.
Wait, by energized, did you mean like the tip is like it's like radiating like electricity
The
and
tip
stuff?
is sparking.
Sparking.
Yeah. Like,
Ah.
if you place it close to another surface, like another metal surface, you could see like bits of sparks kind of like traversing from your stick to the other surface.
And you said I found 4 of them that look the same.
Yep. However, as soon as you pull it, maybe like 5 seconds later, it just stops spinning and de-energizes.
Can I pull it again to see if it re-energizes?
You pull it again, nothing happens.
Oh. These look like one-time use things.
Give me an intelligence check. No, surprisingly, they look like multi-use things and things that could probably last a couple of minutes. Like, from what you had seen of the actual brass spiders contraption, that one was a lot smaller, a lot shorter on the actual web that or on the like net that it was attached to. This one's a lot longer, and it actually almost encompasses the entire handle where you're holding it. However, it's very strange that it's run out. It's probably reusable if you could figure out what this contraption is and how to recharge it. Or if you could recharge it at all.
I guess more things to bring back to study later. I'll put the 4 clubs into the inventory. And how heavy are they?
They're pretty hefty. How heavy is a normal club? Let me check. Club is usually 2 pounds. This thing is 4 pounds each.
So 16 pounds total.
Yep.
Ooh, heavy.
Hoj, I got more things for you to carry.
Yo, get the hell out of here. What is this?
Hoj is your
Oh,
new
we
mule.
also- Oh, Hoj, we also got another spider corpse for you to carry.
I think I'll be encumbered at that.
There is another spider corpse underneath the guy that you could pull out if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, you pull out the body from underneath, and you can see that the poor person's like entire body is just the entire front of their body is just covered in these shrapnel pieces.
Well, we should get these bodies out of here later. Give them a proper burial.
What if they were bad people, though?
Oh, well, Phil, we can't just leave these here.
All right. So, what do you guys do now?
Well, there's I guess there's one more door.
There's one door here. There's one door here.
We could breach this last door.
There's also an open space over here, a locked door here, or a closed gate. A lot of whirring over here, the chemical spill here, and then something else over here.
You guys want to check out this whirring sound? Probably dangerous.
Yeah, it's probably dangerous. I don't know if we're in the
Dangerous.
best of conditions to fight. It's up to you guys, though.
You could go back, take a short rest, and come back the next day.
Yeah, let's definitely do that.
Probably a better idea.
I'm giving you options, you know, not things you necessarily need to take, but
I guess we could go report back and just say definitely don't go into that door. And like post it.
mm.
And we
Okay.
could start inviting people to like collect this stuff here, or we could just grab it. Whoever's in this room and just leave.
The stuff in this room is pretty useless, I thought.
Most of it is, but there might be more. You just haven't gotten a chance to really look around.
And like, you know, metal can be reused anyways.
Yeah. I'm sure they can figure out they could grind it up and then just resmelt the metal or something. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
Back to
All of
Bastion.
you. Yeah. Let's grab a few boxes here. Just take them out.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just grab like the old metal. Oh, sorry, the old armor cases and stuff. See what they could do with that.
Sure. Are you
I
gonna
mean, we
carry
can-
all that?
I'll go to like the second level of encumbrance.
Reduces your movement speed by 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
just
In the
gonna.
city.
Yeah, we're like just exit. Oh, we do have to climb
Yeah.
back over that one.
You have to climb
Ooh,
back over
true.
the door.
Yeah, that door. Yeah.
And the
That's not a
door
big
is
deal.
unsealed.
What does that mean?
So that means that whatever's inside can also get out.
Oh right.
Oh, true.
Oh right. Yeah, that's.
Oh, so true. Should we just clear this last room and then we could 100%
Maybe.
save?
Um,
Nothing's gonna get past that water, eh? Right?
not sure anymore, actually.
Well, they can walk on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So are we heading back now, or are we taking stuff?
I say maybe we could head back and have someone post the gate. Keep watch. We could ask someone else. Pick someone off the walls.
Have somebody
I-
else stationed there for the night.
I wasn't here last time, Jake. How did we unseal that door?
You don't know. You haven't tried.
I knocked on
No,
it.
no, you know. Okay.
Oh, sorry. To unsealed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is there a way to like open the bottom part from the inside?
With Elena's 26 investigation, I would have said yes, actually. Or there was like a bunch of switches over here and like knobs.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's my bad.
do you guys want to play with these switches and knobs? Maybe they'll. I don't know. I feel like bad things are equally likely to happen.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure we're ready for at least one switch or knob.
Well, if you guys all agree,
I'm down for one switch. Yeah.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, pick one.
So,
Pick your
Elena,
favorite knob.
glancing down at this actual control panel, you see what appears to be 6 different kind of things that you could switch. There are 3 levers, and there are 3 buttons. One of the buttons is bright red in the very center, and it seems to have like some sort of rusted red lettering above it. There are 2 smaller buttons to the immediate right of this button. One of them has like some sort of faded green lettering. The other one has some sort of faded red lettering. On the far right of the actual console, there are 2 levers, and then on the far left, there is 1 lever.
okay, which one should I do, guys? Probably not the big red button.
Maybe we should get like a dictionary, like a gnome dictionary book or something.
It doesn't. Everything's rusted off. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to read.
Unfortunately, even if you had a dictionary and you could read what was on here, like if you, even if you had a dictionary, you wouldn't be able to read what's on here. Sorry, is what I meant to say.
I don't know.
Wait, one of these buttons might open the door to the north. To that steel door, actually.
Yeah, one of these buttons might like flood the room with like gas.
Refrigerant from the
Yeah,
pipes.
or like fucking acid.
Oh,
It's
I was
like
muted the entire time.
One of them's the spider button.
Oh, hi, welcome back.
One of them
Yeah,
is
for
the
sure
spider
one is
button.
this one. Yeah, it has to be.
So the door to the north, the one looked like it was a key based on what Maury saw.
Was it?
Yes.
It was a key. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any lever that looked slightly like not in the on or off position, but like somewhere in the center that would kind of match how wide the door opened?
Somewhere in the center. Oh,
Like-
pulled down about halfway.
Pulled down about halfway.
No. Surprisingly, all the levers are in the up position.
All the levers are in. So there's nothing. There's no odd one out, I guess.
Nope.
Okay. Well, Elena, it's in your hands.
button or lever.
Button or lever?
Like you said, there was one big red button to the left,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 to the right,
and
to
2
center.
right. One has
To
like
the-
faded green lettering. The other one has faded red lettering.
Okay,
Like, green's a
Yeah.
good color, right?
Jake. Just to put myself in the shoes of this control panel operator, right?
Uh-huh. Here, I'll draw the control panel on for you on the blank map so you guys can take a
Yeah.
look at it.
Can I do investigation and see which one seems the most used?
The most used. Sure, give me an investigation check. So this is lever
Yeah, I
1.
think- I think they use it often. That must be good, right?
This is lever 2. Maybe. There's button 1. There's button 2. There's button 3. And there's lever 3.
Okay.
There you go. I will scribble down in green the one that has green lettering.
Are all the levers the same size, or is the one on the left like bigger?
The one on the left is slightly bigger.
Like, are there like any like pipes or circuitry that's leading from this panel?
Yes, there's plenty. They all go into the ground.
Okay, so no identifiable thing. What do you guys think? I feel like you open a door with a button, not a lever.
No, you open the door with a lever, not a button. That other
Oh,
door had a lever.
these should be like
Mm.
here.
Like levers to me feel like you're ramping up to something, right?
No, that's like
But-
a. Well,
Or it's like a
depends on
switch lever.
Yeah, is,
so-
is it a
so-
switch lever or is it like a potentiometer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
does the lever have like different notches on it, or is it just one on or off type thing?
Sorry, here, let me make this a little bit more clear.
We're asking very technical questions for a very
I
for a group
mean,
of adventurers.
it's like, do these adventurers know
Actually,
these
no, it wouldn't
things?
really.
Maybe.
a ship doesn't have levers, so
So you
more
see
is
the
kind of-
black parts, right? These are like solid black bars that you can pull down and up. The
Yeah.
horizontal portions that are hollow, those are like where it rotates, like the rotation point.
Okay. Yeah.
So all the
Makes sense.
levers are currently pointing upwards towards the top of the console. And
It's definitely left, right, middle, big button, green. Like that's definitely it, right?
Like to me, the door would have been open. Like one of these levers should have been off, right?
maybe.
I'm not asking you, Jake. I'm discussing with the party. That's why I
Hey,
say.
Jake, can I see if anyone seems more used than the others with that investigation?
Oh, sorry, one that's more used than the other. Yes. The green button is very faded, and it looks like it's been used quite a bit. You also see that this button has been, this lever has been used quite a bit.
Oh,
Jake, you said there was
yeah.
a dead body in this control room, right?
Yep, he's like right behind this panel, or like right to the right off to the side.
Does anyone have
I-
speak with dead?
I don't think
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
able to because it's not like a
Yeah,
recently
it's
dead
unfortunately
corpse.
Oh, I
a
see.
skeleton.
And you can't use magic anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there like any like maybe paper, parchment, something that might give us a clue to how to operate this on that body?
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh,
Oh my
okay.
god, another one?
Wow.
Good fucking god. Yeah, apparently you do find something. Within his thing, within his like bag, or sorry, not within his bag, within his like left, whatever remains of his mostly eaten away and like kind of decayed corpse in the small bit of water, you can see that he has a little locket. You open up the locket and you can see that on the interior of the locket is like not necessarily instructions, but it looks like a reminder of some sort. And it's like a pictogram. Green equals thumbs up. Red equals bad. On the right side, good. Left side, bad.
This is okay.
Okay. Maybe we should press the green button and pull
Yeah.
the left lever. Rather
No,
than the
right lever,
Right,
right
lever?
lever,
Yeah, right lever. Yeah, this green button and then pull the lever.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do we want
Okay, I'll
that to
try it.
happen to
Yeah,
us, or
good
do we
good
want...
thing this guy was so forgetful, you know.
Fuck me. I was gonna be like, oh, it'll be fun. They can experiment. And I was like, okay, all right, fine, sure, I'll give you some.
Right. Just the answer.
We're still cautious. We're just like, oh,
I mean,
dude.
it's still experimenting, you know. It's just it tells you if it's good or bad. It's not, you know. it's-
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll try it.
So you're
Press
hitting the
button
green
and then
button.
pull.
Green
Yeah,
button.
green button.
Okay, you hit the green button, and Gray and Noah, the two of you hear the lock that you're standing beside of the door that was broken down open.
Ah.
Oh. Guys.
Yeah, what's up?
The rest of you also hear it, but it's like a little bit further away, and it's like a little dull click. But like
Spider.
Gray and Gray and Noah, you can 100% tell that it was like the door lock of the metal door that was pushed down by Moray and Hoj.
I'm gonna call them over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then after about
Wait,
30 or so seconds, the lock re-engages.
Oh.
Mm.
Was this
Oh.
was this the main door?
So
No,
that
no, no. It's the
we
door
can
where-
talk over the bars.
Yeah.
Elena, this controls this door's lock.
Yeah, it's where
Where Moray,
Moray,
Gray,
Gray,
and
and
Noah-
Noah are standing. It's that door specifically.
Oh, that's
Oh, so okay.
okay. Maybe I'll pull the lever then.
Okay, you pull the lever on the
Could
right side?
we reinstall the door, or is it kind of just busted?
No, it's fucked.
Okay. I just making sure.
Like it's fucked.
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
blew that
Absolutely.
thing off the hinges.
Absolutely, yeah. Hoj was too strong. For
Like
sure.
you could probably take a couple of days to restore it, but like right now,
Yeah,
immediately,
no.
no, ain't no way.
No, absolutely not. Okay. Cool.
You pull the lever. Which lever do you pull? Like
The
indicate on the
one-
blank map for me.
this one.
That one? Okay. You kind of grab that lever, you pull it down, and you hear this loud like sound coming from the actual door itself. And you can see it attempting to lower. It gets like before it seems to get stuck on something and it stops going any further down.
Let's try the one that Gray and Noah are at, or the
No,
main
no, no.
one.
This big
Main one.
door, like the big main door.
So the
Okay,
main door.
Could Moray investigate what's keeping it open, or I guess what's stuck? Because we have
Yeah,
better
yeah.
line of sight now, right?
Give me an investigation check.
Would someone like to help me with this investigation?
Sure.
I'll assist.
Okay.
I'm on the other side of the
14.
bars.
Do I just roll one more, Jake, or
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, does Noah have proficiency in investigation?
oh,
I do.
Actually, no, I do not.
Then
I do.
Noah, you could roll your own, but you cannot help Moray.
I
I will help him.
will help.
Okay, Elena can help. Then Moray, you would have advantage. It's still the 14.
yep, still 14.
As you kind of like clamber up on top of it, this time you're less inclined to fall from trying to grip the door. You glance down over to the sides, and you can see that there is something like sparking underneath on the other side beneath the door. So you're pretty sure the door is stuck on something. However, you think you could probably dislodge it if you manage to aim like something through the gaps of the gears correctly.
So I'm gonna remove the spider from my bag. Just snap off one of his legs, like the skinny
Give me
shark
an
thing.
athletics check.
11.
It takes a little bit, but you do manage to get the leg like kind of broken off.
And I'm gonna use that to poke in,
Okay,
try to dislodge it.
give me an acrobatic. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand, interesting. I'm good at those.
Okay, you kind of like crawl up to the side. Elena's kind of grabbed onto your back just in case the door closes or something. But
Mhm.
you dislodge something in the actual door itself, and the rest of you watch as the door slowly opens all the way.
Okay. That's cool.
So we can open and close it from the inside.
But what about the
What
outside?
about the outside?
This lever is now in this position.
Did we
Unless-
try the other lever to the right?
We did not.
Technically, it's the lock. It said the right is good, right?
What's that?
The locket said that the right is good. Stuff
Yes.
on the right
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I want to try it out.
wanna try it?
Try putting the first lever back into its position. See if that changes anything.
Okay. Do you flick the lever up?
Yeah.
You flick the lever up, and then slowly but surely the entire door just shuts, and it seals itself back up at the top.
There we go. Mission accomplished.
Was it?
Unfortunately, you're still on this side.
Yes,
We're on the wrong side.
I know. Okay. What's behind lever number 2?
Are you pulling it?
Yeah, far right.
The far right lever? Okay. You pull the far right lever. And as soon as you do, the only thing that happens is that the metal grate that separates the inside of the security area, where Hoj and Leonaire are, just slides open. Like the metal poles just like open up all the way. So you can now clamber over the counter to kind of exit.
Oh, perfect. And then I guess I'll open the door back up. The main
on.
gate.
And I'll see if there's a way to open it from the outside.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Wow. Can I give myself bardic inspiration? Can I inspire myself?
I will say you can use bardic inspiration inside of Bastion. However,
Oh, I see. No, it's
bardic
it's
inspiration
magic, I
cannot
think.
be used on yourself.
Okay.
Would you like me to investigate?
Elena, you can do it. I believe in you.
I will investigate.
Sure.
Oh no.
Do you want to roll that bardic inspiration?
Hey, I can assist with that.
Are
Assist
you,
with.
Are you proficient in investigation?
I am.
Excellent. Then yeah, you can definitely assist. So you run over, Elena. You have advantage with Hoj's help. You could also roll the bardic inspiration if you wanted to.
It's a D6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice. So it's a total of what, 19? No, 20.
20.
Not bad at all. As you kind of exit the room, going on to the outside of it, you realize, oh, we actually missed something. There's a small slab of stone to the side of the actual entranceway, and you kind of pull that open, and on the inside you see what appears to be like 4 small holes. Inside of each of the small holes, as you kind of glance into them, appears to be a button on each.
Hmm.
From the best that you could tell, this seems to be some sort of combination.
I think I understand how to open this door now. Well, how it works at least. I don't know what the actual combination is though.
Does the locket say anything?
The locket does not say anything.
We gotta find another locket, guys.
Maybe can we see like the wear of the buttons?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Oh god.
No.
I can assist with that.
You have advantage.
There you go.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't know. You can guess. You just see worn buttons, right?
Yep.
It's not gonna lock us out if we just keep guessing, right?
We don't know.
do they have that? Does that exist? Is it
You
like
don't know.
locked out of your phone, locked out of your bank account kind of
You
thing?
get locked out of your.
3 tries and you gotta wait a whole day to do it again.
Contact the customer support.
We get
Um,
spiders dropped on us.
Okay. You just said it's 4 holes.
Yeah, it's just 4 shallow holes that look like they're just large enough for someone with a big finger.
What if I stick all my 4 fingers in there? Does anything happen?
You stick all 4 fingers in there. Do you press the buttons at the end of them?
Do you guys want to be inside or outside for this?
I want to be outside.
But if we're inside, it's like
You can open it from the inside, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can keep the door closed, and I could try opening it. I just want to know if you guys want to stay inside for that or not. Maybe there's like some security alarm activated. Maybe nothing happens at all. Who knows?
If anything,
I
the
wanna be
bad
outside.
stuff would happen to the person on the outside because they're trying to breach it, right?
Good point. Good point. Elena, would you like to put your fingers into this?
You're funny.
Could I cunning action disengage for when something bad goes wrong, Jake?
Sure.
But I will stick my 4 fingers in there and see what happens.
Okay.
Gets his fingers cut off.
And you press the buttons?
Yeah.
Okay. Only one of the buttons actually goes in, and it's the one on your index finger.
Yeah.
It clicks, and I'm assuming the door is closed, right?
Yes. Tested.
Yeah, it just opens.
Nice. Okay. Oof. Figured it out.
Right.
Wait, but
Close it.
wait, how do we close it?
Do you put your fingers back
yeah.
in?
Wait, how quickly does the door open or close?
It takes about 30 seconds.
Oh, you're pretty fast. You wanna race against this door?
I mean, you could just. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Don't worry, if you get trapped, we can open it from the other side.
Well, I feel like it could be more about being trapped in between the door.
Just don't get caught in between.
This is like a little Indiana Jones, you know?
True. Just be better.
Just be better. All right. Are we good with the plan? Someone fast activates lever, runs to the door.
Well, we can just close it from the outside, eh? Try pushing a button.
Maury tries pushing the other button. That's stuck.
Yeah, so the index finger was the one that went in and clicked when the door was closed. Now
Yeah.
the middle finger clicks, and now it closes.
Oh. See,
There you
I
go.
got it.
There you
There's still 2 other buttons.
go.
What's the condition for triggering them? Who knows?
Don't think we need to find that out.
I think we can find that out after a short rest.
Oh yeah, let's close the door, and we can come back.
I think we've discovered enough.
Okay. As all of you kind of walk out of the actual area itself, you close the door behind you, returning back to Bastion. And that is where we'll call the session.
Do we
Do we
take
get a short rest? Yeah.
I will say you guys get to do your short rest now. Let me prompt you for that.
Do we level up?
Yeah, Jake, we opened a lot of doors today.
Yeah, we do. Door opening simulating.
You know what? Sure, let's give you level 3.
Let's go.
Let's go. The doors actually helped.
The adventuring
Uh-oh.
life.
It's 3rd level.
It's 3rd
Oh.
level. Your
Technically
proficiency
adventurer.
will go up to a +3, even though it should only be a +2.
Are you gonna manually
I
edit that?
will manually adjust it. Worry not. Don't you worry.
How do you level up in this new one?
You press fuck me.
There's a button for it.
There's a button. It's underneath the short rest button.
Are we
Top
taking
right
average
of your
for hit points?
No, it's you can take average, you can roll. If you roll below average, you take average.
I'm a roll.
Okay, wait, where the hell's the? Okay, I found it.
That is below average.
Therefore, you take average. On a D8, it's 5. So 5 plus 3, you get 8 hit points. Same with Leonaire. You get 7.
So when I roll for that, did it automatically add hit points?
It should.
Okay, so I just have to add 4. Or sorry, Yeah, add 4. Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
excited.
Okay.
Let's see.
Where do I change my
New
max health here?
Effect. You'll have to go into the edit sheet mode.
I see. I see.
Let's see. New effect is Gestalt rules.
Wait, what do I have to do?
For what?
Do I just level up normally, like click the level up button?
Yep, you level up each of your classes normally. So your wizard goes to 3, your fighter goes to 3.
And then I just roll for HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
You roll for both, but remember you only get your con modifier once.
What's my so the con modifier is the same for both. It doesn't matter.
No, you only get it once. For
Yeah,
both.
so I mean, it
So,
doesn't
like-
matter if I use it on the fighter or the
Yeah, it doesn't
wizard.
matter which one you use it on, because your con mod's going to be the same. Yeah.
Is a rapier? Could you do 2 weapon fighting with a rapier or no?
No, I believe both weapons have to be light unless you have the specific thing, the feat that allows you to do two weapon wielding without using light weapons.
Yeah, it's different from like the 2 weapon fighting thing from the fighter or not bard, ranger,
Yeah.
rogue. I
Slightly
guess. Yeah.
different.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it flags? It's not flags. Macro? No.
Ooh,
systems.
that's a terrible roll.
Well, you get average, so
So it'd be 5. Okay.
Do I want dueling?
okay. Elena, I added something to your sheet, so it'll say your
Double feat
proficiency modifier will
expertise.
be a +3, but it should only be a +2. Therefore, your entire sheet should now have only a +2 if you use anything. So let's see, attack +5 +2. That's correct, because I think you have Dex +5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dex +5 and then a +2 for your attack for proficiency. Excellent. What about skills? It should be history is a +3 from your intelligence and a +2 from your proficiency. But it's not.
Wait, +3 from shouldn't it be +4?
Oh, you have a +4 intelligence. Never mind. Yeah, it's correct then. Right. Okay. +4 from intelligence and +2 from proficiency. Okay, excellent. That means I did it correctly. Heck yeah. God, I'm so fucking good. Sorry, what?
What happens if I select a skill proficiency that I already have expertise in?
You shouldn't. Just don't do it.
Okay.
Okay. Gestalt rules should now be applied to gray as well. Oh, we're just gonna get it.
We level for both classes, right?
Yes, once for both classes.
What thief subclass do I go?
You mean what rogue subclass?
Rogue subclass.
I was like, I'm pretty sure thief is the subclass.
So thief is a subclass.
Acrobat.
Boom.
Ish.
Okay. So now the proficiency, all of your proficiency is now still 2. I will delete this once you guys are level 5 properly.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes. You guys now have level 2 spells. Or a lot more powerful.
Wait, what did you add, Jake?
Uh,
+3 proficiency.
No, your proficiency is now a -1 from the
Oh, okay.
yeah, don't worry about it.
And which
I
one do we
see.
select for hit points?
Sorry?
The hit point increase.
You roll for it, and then whatever you roll, if you roll below average, you take average.
Okay.
And you only get your constitution modifier once for both classes instead of twice.
So edit mode and then sheet. No.